Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. I'm live again. It's my birthday week. We're keeping to that 18th to 26th. I'm streaming a bunch. I'm slightly off schedule today. We will probably end a bit earlier than usual so I can go play Divinity Original Sin 2 with a group of friends. But we're back in Elden Ring. It's super exciting. What the fuck was I doing? Anta, how is it going? How has your day been? What are you up to today? Anything good? We're playing Elden Ring today, and I can't for the life of me remember what I was about to do. So that's good. We did that. I'm really procrastinating heading up here, so we should probably just head up here and just bite the bullet and go on the Great Lift of Dectus and start investigating the new area. Good. A day off. It's a celebration here. You? Celebration. What are you celebrating today? It's good. We were talking about this. I was in a Discord call with a group of the community members this morning and talking about my holiday. It was my birthday on Tuesday, and Tuesday feels like an absolute year ago. So I'm really prone to taking holidays and them flying by and just sort of going back to work and feeling like I've not had a holiday at all. So when I've had a birthday week and I've been streaming, I've been socializing, we've been eating food and just hanging out, it's been really good. And my birthday feels like I said, it feels years ago. It feels like it's a year ago. It's only Tuesday. But that's good. I go back to the office on Monday, and I would be lying if I said I was looking forward to it, but it is an inevitability. I was not going to be able to live this hot dog poisoning. Welcome to the chat. I was not going to be able to live this this bohemian lifestyle for much longer, like eating pizza and just sort of sleeping. So I had a bit of a lie. No, I lie. I lied in. Perfect. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. I turned the grand old age of 35. I am halfway to 70. I'm trying to remain positive. How are you? I'm good, Hot Dog. How are you doing? We were just saying I've been off work for I had a full 10 days off work. And no. Saturday to Sunday. I had a reasonable amount of time off work and it's felt really good. I'm going back to the office fresh-faced, bushy-tailed, ready to tackle all that 2023 has to offer me. Makeshift Dragon. The Makeshift Dragon. How is it going, Makeshift? For anybody, I know Hot Dog and Anta haven't been in the community very long. Makeshift is somebody from the an ISV Minecraft server, and that Makeshift is their Minecraft username. I'm not going crazy. I can read CShorts85, but I know them as Makeshift. What are you in here? Come on, we're going to get started fresh. We're not going to die. Now in chat, DollyWhiskers has gone for a nap, so there is nobody officially here to remind me to hit the death count. So if you see me die and then not add the number, I give you full permission to shout at me. Thank you. Good. That was reasonably... Oh, there's loads of them. Kind of drowsy, was up late because of streaming and got up fairly early this morning. Makeshift, I really need to go back and watch some of your Phasmo VODs because I'm sure that's a great time. You've said you're streaming with friends when you play Phasmo, but are you streaming with anybody I know? We celebrate being free as a country. And if you don't mind me asking, what country are you from? Obviously, don't answer that question if it's personal. Little Red Panda, fair enough. Greece, okay. Yes, with your... I'm assuming that your username is... I'm probably ruining the pronunciation. Your now that I read your username again, now that you've said Greece, your username does look like We had some close Greek friends for a while. They used to refer to it as Greeklish. English words, Greek words and names spelt with the English alphabet without the accents and so on. Which is fine. Where the fuck am I going? Up here, maybe? Yeah. Oh! Do not! Alexander is my name. Anta is a nickname. Fair. Okay. Well, I will not refer... I will refer to you as Anta because it makes life much easier because I can't remember everybody's first names because that would be... I'm shit with names at the best of times. No, that's naughty. Thank you. Anywhere close. I'm sort of heading for this. So these points on the map. So there's one there and one there. Those points on the map will be the stuff that uncovers this segment on my map because you see how it's brown currently. I can't see shit. Don't worry, this is why I use Antamore. Fair. Okay, understood. My real name is out there, but I would prefer you not to use it, so I'm not going to repeat it. I do keep accidentally slipping it into conversation myself. So if you ever accidentally hear my first name, just refer to me as RightBigChimken, Chimken, or Chim. If you can think of other ways of saying that, like anything exciting, like... I don't know, how many other ways can you say RightBigChimken? I will listen. Love a nickname. Holy shit, I stunned him. I was not expecting that, and he's going to get up before I can react. Just stay down. I need something that I can pass quickly. Shit. Well, that's a good start. 134. Can we hit 200 today? Also, remember to press the button without prompting. That is personal growth. That is personal growth. Makeshift. Phasmophobia. How are you finding Phasmophobia now? We tapped out of Phasmo when there was a load of stuff that came out about the developers of that game. We sort of stepped away because it used to be a game that we streamed weekly. There was a load of stuff that came out about the one, if not sort of like adjacent developers that sort of put us off streaming it. How is it these days? Please, can you close your door? The cats are... 1 second. I just need to close the... I'm going to die here, aren't I? Dolly's trying to have a nap. I need to close the door. BRB, 1 second. Somebody, like, jump up and down and scream if that bear starts walking towards me. Yeah, we had one of those... happening. We had one of those brilliant mornings. Dolly, bless her, has been struggling with her health last 3 weeks or so. DollyWhiskers is my partner. I don't know who DollyWhiskers is. I would ask you to go and give them a follow. They are one of the reasons that I stream, because I started streaming in support of them. But I'm now my own entity. Thank you for the hydrate, Hot Dog. Hot Dog's been around a while. Hot Dog knows that usually TLB is here to hydrate me, but instead, Hot Dog has taken up the task. But she's been struggling the last 3 weeks with her health, DollyWhiskers this is, and as we had one of those brilliant mornings where somebody logged into the Discord call and was like, I'm going live in 2 hours. And then we just sat there chatting for 2 hours, and then they were like, oh, I have to go live now. And we were all sort of turned to each other and went, have we been talking for that amount of time? And it was proper grown-up stuff too. Just run, just keep running. Proper grown-up stuff too, like real estate, emigrating. Not that I'm emigrating or buying real estate, but it was just one of those very... Ever have those grown-up conversations that you just... I think TLB was kind of nodding off last night. There weren't as many hydrate redeems as usual during stream. They had a power outage, and I think they were having some sort of trouble with. I spoke to them, or I was like adjacent to a conversation with them a couple of times where they were having issues with staying connected to the internet and just being available. TLB is literally the only reason that I ever have fluids in my body, because every time I stream, TLB's like, have you drunk a drink? I don't feel particularly good about this cave that we're in currently. I don't know why. I have a nagging feeling. Oh. Roll away, roll away. Just roll, heal. I will temporarily replace TLB while they're not here. Thank you. It is not something I'm proud of, but I am horribly dehydrated at all times. Like, we joke about it. We joke about it. We talk about hydration on my channel a lot. Hydration. What do we talk on this channel about a lot? Hydration. Food. Shitty animations that I've done, like this. Yeah, we talk about those a lot. I'm slightly concerned I'm becoming a one-trick pony, because, I mean, there's a lot you can talk about food, right? Food is... Everybody loves food. Everybody has got to eat. I feel really uncomfortable about this entire cave. Makeshift is also spinning the hat wheel. 1 second, Makeshift, while I kill this giant green plant. This hack, come on. There we go. Down it goes. It seems like a great time for distraction. Break. Leak. There was no tension to be broken then, Leak. I will take that redeem away. It's time to spin that wheel, everybody. It's time to... I have to do this quietly. I actually don't feel thirst. I can go almost a day without drinking until I realise I haven't had any water. Same. It's not a good thing. We'll keep on going with the hydration in a second. It's time to spin that wheel. Pirate, I will read that as. We're going to be a pirate. R, matey. Hydration, kids, friends, people in my Twitch chat right now. Hydration is important. I went to the dentist, and the dentist was like, how much are you drinking? Everybody knows. Anybody that deals with anything relating to your mouth will look at you and go, you're a trash human being. Because they know I don't drink. Apparently it shows on your teeth, and they were sort of like, nah, you need to drink more. Did I listen to them though? Not at all. I have though personal growth. Again, personal growth. Lots of personal growth this week. I've taken this week. I have quit drinking Coke Zero. And as a person that used to be a massively heavy drinker, quitting anything relating to fluid intake is... I don't think I need to tell some people that is gonna be... So if you see me streaming whilst drinking a Coke anytime moving forward, you are to tell me off. You are to be like, Chimken, I no longer wants to follow you because you're drinking a Coke. Root beer doesn't count. Root beer you can have as a treat every once in a while. Or you can't. It has to be a treat here because you can't get root beer on a regular basis. I will say, I love root beer. I could not drink... I mean, I totally have previously because I'm a bougie fucker, and sometimes I buy like imported root beer if I can find it available. I can't drink several... if you were an American that could drink several like bottles / cans or whatever of root beer, just roll. Rick. Okay. If you are an American that can drink several cans or bottles or whatever of root beer, bravo, because I drink that shit and feel like my insides are on fire. In a good way, if there is a good way. but it's. Have we all had root beer in chat? Leek, you're massively pro sugary beverages, aren't you? Have you ever had a root beer before? Love the stuff. Tastes like... I'm trying to think of an equivalent what it tastes like. There isn't really anything like it. Like, I would say it's like a weird... They do 0 sugar root beer. Hang on. Isn't root beer made from cane sugar? Like, isn't it by definition full of sugar? By its nature, like saying, I have got this fish, but it is not made of fish. It is made out of pancakes. Originally sassafras fruit. I don't think I've had root beer. Hot dog poisoning. Get your... PT! See, I knew I moved them there for a reason. That made me shit myself because I didn't see it coming. If you are looking at my channel redeems and going like, oh, he used to have a jump scare button. It is now located here on the side of your screen if you're on PC. Like here on the side of your screen if you're on PC. You can redeem it for free. The difference is having it there allows me to get actually spooked by it. Or if you're on phone, it is here on the top of your chat. And it is working out absolutely brilliantly because people are... I watched Mr. Wizard, who I'm pretty sure is actually live at the moment. So we're going to do Mr. Wizard a shout out as well. We're going to shout out all of the people. Wizard is one of the people that I spent on Discord. A lot of time on with Discord this morning. I'm pretty sure they're live still. Just under chicken if you're on mobile in portrait mode. Yeah, basically. There are some free redemptions in there, and they will make me scream. Or, you know, poop. There will be some poop talk if you start redeeming those. Holy shit. What the ever-living fuck is that? Oh, I don't like that. That reminds me of... Oh... I don't think it's seen me, which I'm very happy about, but... Like, I'm not sure what the technical description of them, like the actual technical name of them was, but when we were kids, we used to get these long black bugs, like little, like they looked like large ants with pincers out the front that we used to call earwigs. That's what that is. Red Winter Roses, it's been a while. I'm not content with this. I'm not happy about that, and we need to kill this as quickly and as expediently as possible. Okay, we can stun it. Come on, just die. I'm just gonna spam this. Please die. Please just do a death. Thank you. Ooh, it's got one eyeball. It had one giant blue eyeball. Oh. I was not prepared for that. I know there's a cave later on with a monster like that. Moving on. Just continue and ignore any of that just happened. Let's go this way. What's over here? There was a time where I was terrified of earwigs. I had a bad experience with earwigs where I was... What is the... Okay, so what is the... First, because I call them earwigs, I'm pretty sure the bug is not an earwig. Earwig. No, I take it back. There is legitimately a bug called an earwig. Who knew? It's got pincers on its bum. It's got like an ant front, and the pincer bit is on its ass. Either way, I tripped and fell when I was a little kid and landed like face first in this mud, and it was my face went directly into a pile of earwigs. They were on my face, and yeah, I'm just... Why am I bringing up these nightmarish things that happened to me as a child? I have not thought about that thought in God knows when. You ever have that brain? Does your brain ever do that thing? Oh, you remember that recurring nightmare you had as a kid? Well, here's every single detail about it. It has been a while. So many streams happen while I'm at work, but nice to hang out today. Red Winter Roses. Fair enough. You know, you have to work. Work is important. I appreciate you coming in when you have the time. Obviously, also, I appreciate a lurk and any time that anybody's willing to give me. It was not Chris. Because... Oh, why are they moving? Forticular auricularia, but yeah, earwig is the most common name. Hot dog poisoning. I am with you on the fear of earwigs. I had a bad experience. One I'm not hoping to live very soon, but we're gonna do the thing, people. For some reason I read soup can. I mean, I can see it as a person that reads words sometimes and they come out completely different. I could see how you got soup can from Scorpion. We are going to do a thing today, and we're going to see if anybody is interested. Guys, whilst I'm playing in Elden Ring, we do a prediction when I come to one of these glowing screens. Behind that door is a boss, and we do a prediction to find out whether or not I am going to kill the boss first try, and it gives you a chance to win some channel points. So I'm going to start the prediction that will run for 2 minutes. You will be able to, if you have any channel points that you're willing to spend, do a prediction. Simple answer, yes or no. Will I beat the boss first try? Will I not? This is Elden Ring, and if you have no experience with Elden Ring at all, just know, notoriously difficult. Somebody's already in with a 3.4k to positive. Dolly walked away with, last time I streamed this, Dolly walked away with about 30k's worth of channel points, which, considering we're now beginning to talk about the fact that I'm going to have to I have to come up with an idea of what we do when somebody gets 100k. Whether or not I customize it to that person, or whether or not it's just like a generic thing we do. There are some people out there that have been watching a shit ton of my content. A shit ton. I'm not complaining. It sounds like I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. If you think, if you're unsubscribed, an hour's worth of Twitch watching is 220 points. 100k. You know, it sort of balances out. It goes up if you're subscribed, so it's hard to calculate, but 220, based on history, I'd say TLB will probably be the one first, if not the first to hit. One of the first, if not the first to hit 100k. The TLB is wily. TLB is doing the thing where, now that I've introduced predictions, because TLB was edging closer to 100k before I started Elden Ring, I've introduced this thing to get TLB to start spending channel points, but they won't do it. They keep doing really low bets. So it's not betting. It is not gambling. No real money is being transacted right now. Gambling is against Twitch's terms of service. Predictions are a tool that Twitch supplies. So I constantly call it betting. It's not betting. No harm done. Just coming up to the end though, about 10 seconds maybe. So what have we fought in this place? We fought dudes in dresses and we fought giant plants. So, oh god, giant earwig creature as well. Okay, we're gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. We are gonna go in. We are not gonna make a fool of ourselves. Immediately dead. Holy shit. That was quick. We have gone up against main bosses that have been slower than that. Jesus Christ, that was fast. I'm not even mad I lost points. Didn't need those points anyways. Whose outcome? That was a big no. Big no. Holy shit, that was quick. Who did... Now we get to do the thing afterwards if you're again new. Can you do this before we get to name and shame? It's not about naming and shaming, but it is fun to look. Leak. Put in 5 and came away with 8. Makeshift, you got some points. Makeshift's complaining about losing and said no. This is why we do it. Some people claim that they said yes, and actually afterwards they say no. I mean, a lot of people had faith in me just then, and I disappointed a lot of people, so we're going to try and make it up to you on the second try. I feel slightly better. Sometimes Sometimes it feels like I've been very honest. I've played this game before, and I do know when some bosses are coming just from just from memory, but other times I did not know what that boss was going to be, and it makes me feel so much better in case anybody actually thinks I'm 100% like ever reading guides up on these bosses that we're fighting when they go so 100% in the boss's favor that way. I'm just trying to balance it out immediately. Immediately just got clapped into the ground. I mean, I probably shouldn't have tried to do a summon at that door. I need to like go in, and we're just gonna walk. Those guys can hang out up there to their heart's content. We're just gonna continue to walking. Blip. Some of this I feel is skippable. Yeah, because once we're down here, it's mostly skippable, and there's another place down there to go once we're finished. Whatever's over there. Oh, actually, they're coming up behind me. We need to move. So what are we? What did we learn from before? The points are out on the outside of the base. I wish this game was consistent with this. Sometimes when you die to a boss in this game, the points are locked behind the boss wall. So you basically have to beat the boss on the next try to reclaim your points. This time, for some reason, they were teleported outside. Really odd. Really freaking strange. Okay. Third time's the charm. Second time's the charm. You go over there, friends, dogs, doggos, go get him. Don't go for the plant, doggos. Go for the big evil man. Holy yeah, I cannot use those rocks. Those rocks are too slow. Okay, well, we did damage that time. That's personal growth. It's all about personal growth today. And how long I can run up against a boss that I just straight up can't beat. And then we do that, and then okay, we're on 2 tries of this boss. If I start like fixating and not, when I start fixating, that is when I forget to hit the death count. So chat, keep an eye on my death counter for me. If I stop hitting the death counter, please tell me. I try to remember, but you have no idea how hard it is. It is surprisingly difficult to remember to press that little button. I need a mod that just watches me 24/7, and I don't think anybody's that interested. Shit. I mean, I don't think there's anybody that watches every single one of Dolly's streams even. I don't think we've grown to be big enough streamers yet where we can be like, okay, you need to be available at all times. How many followers do I need on Twitch before somebody's willing to watch every single piece of my content always? I imagine it's more than 10. Okay. 3rd time's the charm. The dog summon worked out, but they attacked the wrong freaking thing. Okay. Come on. Why are the dogs going over there? Dog's clearly vegetarian. Oh, one more hit and he's down. Okay. I'm currently in a cloud. Where is the edge of this cloud? Okay, and this shouldn't be too difficult. I don't think this plant is going to cause too many problems. And there we go. Third time's the charm. Giant Omen Killer Cleaver. Yeah, the Omen Killer can suck my... something. You could set up a command for VIPs and mods to do it? Question mark. Yeah. VIPs would probably make sense. The difficulty is setting it up so if it's pressed, somebody couldn't make too much of a mistake, because you could get the difficulty with having VIPs to do it. I think I've got off the top of my head about 15 people that I've designated VIP, and if one person pressed it, it's not a designated job to anybody. So if one person pressed it, like 9 other people could press it simultaneously. I don't think I can get over there, you know. I think that is another dungeon. I know it happens. I know that I know they exist. Do one for death and one for underneath, just in case. Yeah. Maybe. I'll think about it. I don't think we've grown to that. Let's be honest. When Elden Ring's out of the way, a death count is going to be sort of relevant. And I've said before, I've hyperfixated on that number enough. If I miss some by accident, it is not the end of the world, and that is what I say to myself every time in the mirror when I wake up in the morning. Because I found myself going back and watching, yes, at like 4 times the speed, but where I've fucked up the numbers a couple of times, I've gone back and watched like a 6-hour VOD in like an hour and a half, so you can imagine how quickly that's playing. I've gone back and watched a VOD at stupid speeds so I can double check whether I've counted the kills correctly. And that hurts my brain. I don't want to be poisoned, please. Thank you. Am I poisoned, or is that counting down? I've gone the wrong way. Have I gone the wrong way? I haven't gone the wrong way, but I know what's freaking coming. There's 2 bosses up there on horses, and they are not a good time. So what we're going to do is we're going to run up here. I'm not going to do a prediction today for bosses that I fight in the overworld, because that can get very... Though I probably should go... I probably need to go and spend... I need to go and spend my points that I've got. I'm just going to... I know I'm probably very likely to die to these people, so I need to go down here for points. What I don't want to do is lose these points in the middle of that staircase and not be able to reclaim them, because that will not be a fun time. Okay, we're actually not able to level up at the moment. One of my colleagues are in trouble when they turn up to work. I can't wait. What have they... Can you spill the beans, Leak? Can you tell them what... Can you say what they've done? That moral. Fucking, you know... I would not go back and do it if you paid me, but some of the stories that came out of retail when I was working in retail... Chef's... Absolutely brill. Mind. We need to get vigor and mind up to 30, and get intelligence up to 50, and then we need to get vigor and mind up to 35, and then every other point after that goes into intelligence. Because this is the glass cannon build. We are getting our health and vigor to a certain point, our magic power and vigor to a certain point, and then plowing everything else into how strong our spells are. We need to go... This cloud is really tedious. Come on. Have you... We'll do this. We'll do this. There's a few people here right now, I think. Have you got any... Not to give anything away. I don't want to, like, cross the line or anything. You don't need to tell me what your job is, where you work, or anything. But have you got any horror stories about a job that you've worked in? As an example, I'll go first. I used to work in retail for one of the big supermarket chains in the UK. I won't name which, but one day we were getting the delivery from the food delivery app. I used to work in the chilled goods section. So we were getting... I was about to go up there and fight that. It's a freaking statue. We were getting the food delivery out off the lorry, which is fine. We done it a billion freaking times, and we got the cages into the lift, and they went upstairs to the warehouse, and we got them round to the chillers. Big chillers, sliding open door, but inside there were like these metal frame shelves, which are all very tightly closed together because it was a very small store and there was a limited amount of space. And we pulled one of the cages up into this chiller, and as I was pulling it, the entire thing toppled over on top of not on top of me, like on top of me enough that I sort of bore the weight and then had to step aside as it fell. And this entire cage, and I'm talking like 6 foot tall metal cage, contained nothing but cream. So imagine you open a chiller door and you wheel this cage up to it, and you upturn a cage full of cream into this chiller, and all of the canisters of cream broke open, and then the chiller, that isn't very big because the store has a limited size, slowly starts to fill from the ground up with cream. That was not a fun thing to clean up. Constantly on their phone and eating behind the till, using company time to take personal phone calls. They have been late 4 times this week by almost 40 minutes each shift. They are currently an hour and 40 minutes late today. Youth of today, Leek. Youth of today. There is other stuff, but not allowed to say. I mean, that is entirely fair. You've probably overshared them more than... They're never going to see this. What happens if it turns out it's TLB? Imagine TLB secretly working, not Canadian at all, secretly working at a supermarket in England. Somehow I don't think they'll ever see this, but still. Yeah, so these guys are bosses, and that's not going to be a good time. I might be able to I'm pretty sure if I pulled them too far this way, TLB turns up, so I got in trouble today. Can you imagine how funny that would be if we see it secretly there was crossover? Let's do it? Question mark? I can't summon my things either. And then it's gonna... If I don't keep it interested, it's gonna despawn. And then there's also the concern that all of a sudden it breaks through. Poison gas cloud, everybody. Poison gas. Get them all. Oh, one poke in the ribs and down. I might go and do something else for a little bit. Also, I remember to press the button. Like the gas leaking from my hull. Let's not... Eek. What we say about your hull and gas in other people's streams, when you say it completely out of context like that on my stream, make us sound pretty damn weird. It's fine. I think everybody's come to expect this from our chat at this point. We are not a family-friendly chat, everybody, if you hadn't realized. Maybe if I stand here as opposed to slightly forward, but the poison gas thing, if I can bottleneck them here, might work, but I am going to struggle to keep both of those managed. I'll shut up. It's fine, Leek. I appreciate it. It's funny. Come on, jump up here. I want to gas you. Come back. Where's he gone? He's just left. so I spelled myself, which doesn't help. I can't go to cliff. Come on, dissipate. Thank you. Why is he so determined to get over there? Kind of weird. Does one of them despawn? I think one of them might have despawn reset. Your gas damages you as well. Yeah, it's kind of irritating that way. Where's the other dude gone is the question. Yeah, reset. Shit. Do they reset to that spot? Where's the other guy fucking gone? Yeah, don't hit that with magic when the shield's up. I think the other one's gone, you know. Like, either that or he's going to turn up behind me. Why did... I didn't secretly kill him then, did I? I wasn't paying attention. I don't think he died. Oh, come on, don't walk over there. Don't be a little... Come on, stand there. Suck it. Breathe deep. I mean, does this count as a victory if he dies? Because I feel like I'm cheesing this. Just a little bit. And there goes the teleport. Run through my own spell. Come on, run through my own spell. That's bad. This is very technical Elden Ring playing right now. Oh, okay. Is he gone again? He might have left. Come on, keep coming back. Stay there. You wanna hot body? You want a Maserati? You better work, bitch. You want to look fancy? Go out and go dancing? You better work, bitch. Did that? I got no points. One of the bosses despawned. No, one of the bosses is down there. He's just walked out of my area of... Oh! Fuck. Okay. Well, shit. I now have no potions. I now have to... I think I might have found a flaw in my plan, chat. Can I sneak up to him and, like, stab him in the ass? This might just be a death. No, I cannot sneak up to the man and stab him in the ass. There we go. Oh, you do know. You do. I might have been approaching this. Do not kill me, please. 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 Pretty please. Please. Just let me live. Thank you. I might have killed one of the two of them, so if I go and regain my potions now, one of them might be dead. I am not mobile enough as a character to be able to defeat that. Like, I'm all for the mad hype and the whole, like, oh, you know, you can do it, Chimken, but I'm not strong enough to defeat that solo. They move too quick. So one of them, that counts as two bosses on one spot. It's not one, it's two fights. It's not a single fight. Proper cheese, this is. Proper cheese. Okay, so now we want one horseman to be here. No, they both respawn. Okay, that's not too big of a deal, because I can go away. I've got some other stuff I can do instead. I'm not ready to fight them yet. I need to go over here to clear off some of this map. There's a whole section of the map up here that I've not done. Not too big of a problem. We're just going to go away and come back to them much leveled much higher. I'm not too chicken. I'm not too chicken to admit when I'm defeated. I am but a squishy mage. A squishy mage, mind you, that hasn't even got my best armor suit yet. Yeah, if I was... so... Dexterity, you'd have significantly more dodges. You'd have all sorts of skills that you could sort of huck at them, and then you'd be around the feet of their horses, swinging your swords. Strength, you would be wielding giant hammers, so a couple of hits on one of those would stun them, and then you get the stun attacks. You break their poise, I think is the technical term. As a mage, I've got those 3 rocks that I can throw, which are really good for stunning, but if you're in even a slightly small confined area, they have a tendency to hit the walls, which is not the best. I have a feeling... I'm trying to think if there's anything nearby that we can beeline towards and it work out better. What we're going to do is we're going to hop on our horse. Let us hop on thine horse and go get that other map piece. I'm gonna go up here. So you can go away. You're dead to me right now. Get on the horse. This isn't very far away. This will uncover a certain amount of the landscape where we can be like, okay. I can play the game of can Chimken remember where anything of excitement is. There's something up the top of the mountain that I'm working towards, but I am not there yet in terms of in terms of leveling up. What I probably need to do is do a little bit of off-screen grinding to up my stats a little bit, but I've yet to be able to bring myself to do that whilst on stream. Have you played any of the other Souls games? If so, which one would you recommend I get first? I have played, in no particular order, in fact it's going to be in a very specific order, I've played 1 and 2. I have not played them enough to... This was the first Souls game that I ever finished. I have not played enough of 1 and 2 to really comment on the quality of the difficulty of the bosses. I did not play them enough. They were not the thing that I was after at the time. Elden Ring, mind you, was and I have a friend, Wistan, who's in the Discord. I've gotten addicted to Sekiro and now want to try out the Souls game. And this might not be relevant to you, but I would beeline Elden Ring. I would not get too hung up on playing... There we go. Isn't that better? I would not get hung up too much on playing the old... We're going to go here. Go I would not get too hung up on playing the old Souls games first. I would just go straight to Elden Ring. Because if you go and do an old Dark Souls, there have been significant quality of life improvements in the game overall. In the games overall over time. Inevitable, I think. Inevitable. And of the limited understanding I have of 1 and 2, Elden Ring is leagues ahead of them in terms of quality life fixes. Like, Wistan was trying to explain to me, you can't jump in a you can't do this. You can't jump in a traditional way in one of them. You have to go from you have to sprint jump every time. It's a little bit, it's very different. But I would be like Elden Ring. Elden Ring is one of my I've got two games that were my top games for 2022. One was Elden Ring, and then at completely the opposite end of the spectrum, because it came to me at like a really good time. I didn't realize how much I needed it when it happened. The other end of the spectrum is that rhythm game Melatonin, which we played on the channel. That was too far. Should have guessed that. Welp. Yes, we also die to falling damage on this channel. But we have a good time. Yeah, beeline Elden Ring. Elden Ring, I cannot sing the praises of Elden Ring enough. Elden Ring is an absolutely fabulous experience, and it speaks for itself that it is the only... I've played various other games in my time. It speaks for itself that Elden Ring is the only game on Steam that I've ever 100%ed. We no-lifed Elden Ring when it came. We were up. So I say this because I know people keep weird hours. I say this is crazy to me, but when Elden Ring came up, every day after Elden Ring came up, when I played through it originally, I did a mage build, a strength build, and a dex build, one after the other. To get and you have to do that to unlock every single achievement in some way. To a certain degree. There's a little bit of crossover. Basically, you probably need to do at least 3 you need to do at least 3 playthroughs of the game. As a novice, I had to do 3 playthroughs of the game to get every single achievement on Steam. So I did mage, strength, dex, just to have a little bit of variety. The dex was probably the least played character that I had, because by that point it was really a case of, okay, I need to log in as this character and get to this specific point to get the last achievement. But each of those characters had at least 100 hours on them. Easily. Elden Ring is just so fucking cool. Guys, Elden Ring. If you've not played Elden Ring, go and play some Elden Ring. If Elden Ring isn't really your thing, you're here watching Elden Ring content, which was going to be my next suggestion. The world building in the From Software games has always been one of my favorite things. They do so much with so little. In terms of explanation, there's no exposition, it's all implied. I love a game that doesn't have to like broadcast you into why this character has this mode. I'm just gonna die again. Next time, I'm going to get off my horse and look around there on how to get down. I'm not just going to fall over the edge. They worked with the writer of Game of Thrones, didn't they? They did George R. Martin. George R. Martin? Yeah, I think it's George R. Martin. My brain is having a shit. George R. Martin. George R. Martin sounds right. George R. Martin, obviously, I think they sort of sat him down and said, okay, you're going to liaise with us on the story. What's the basis of the story of this game? And he went away and wrote like a general synopsis. George R. R. Martin. I knew there was an R. Fucking leak, what the That is not the reaction I should have.
__ gifted a tier 1 sub to Emilyish.
Lee can't stand the sub goal being on the screen.
__ gifted a tier 1 sub to Meldarian.
I mean, at least I'm in an elevator right now.
__ gifted a tier 1 sub to Almighty Alex 2.
Leek, you're crazy.
__ gifted a tier 1 sub to Throp Dead.
Leek is an absolutely brilliant person, and it's not just because they sub to me and do stuff like that on my stream.
LeeConfleek_ gifted a tier 1 sub to Pumpkin and Panda.
I don't want to call anybody out because I don't like.
LeeConfleek_ gifted a tier 1 sub to Redstone_X3.
Because everybody has been massively generous with the stuff that they said about me and Dolly streaming, but Leek has possibly become one of our strongest.
Gifted a tier 1 sub
there
to
are multiple strong people, one of our strongest supporters. Leek,
697.
I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Also, you should probably wear
LeeConfleek_ gifted a tier 1 sub to Juancy.
You should probably put gloves on or something because your finger slips a lot of the time.
LeeConfleek_ gifted a tier 1 sub to Red Winter OCs.
Though I will also say LeeConfleek is also a streamer, and I would appreciate you go drop them a follow if you're not following LeeConfleek.
LeeConfleek_ gifted a tier 1 sub to Defiant Shot.
That's it. Are we done? On my screen it says there's two others. Maybe I broke it because I did a shout out. Juanzi and Red Winter Roses, I think, also got a subscription. I don't think they read that out on the list. But Leek, you are crazy. I think you're right. It does slip quite often. Leek's going to be the reason I have to employ a taxman. Sooner or later, with the way that Twitch is going, I'm going to actually have to go to an accountant, and that is terrifying. I was doing this for pocket money originally, and everybody is so nice. It scares me. I didn't realize people like the people on Twitch existed. You're all unicorns, basically, in my mind. Where are my points? My points can't possibly be down this thing that I fell off. Can they? Oh, well, fuck me, I guess. Doesn't Twitch do the whole tax thing for you? So, no. Do you want a boring explanation? Because I feel like I've had multiple... I don't mind giving the explanation, but we've had multiple... You do? Okay. So, in the UK... This isn't relevant for any other country. In the UK, I'm UK-based, and in the UK, I did not know until I did the Twitch streaming thing that in the UK you are allowed to earn up to £1,000 worth of income and not declare it as taxable income. They call it like a hobby levy. So you're allowed to have a hobby and you're allowed to earn money doing your hobby up to £1,000. After which you have to start declaring tax or declaring income so the taxman can decide what you get taxed for. As a person that holds up a full-time job, all of that stuff from my full-time job is dealt by the accounts department at work. I see none of that. I just get a pay slip at the end of the month and all of that is calculated. Which, on the other hand, I will have to declare myself as a... what's the word? The word has entirely just blipped out of my brain. As a solo operator. Solo operator isn't right. Like, imagine you're an old man with a white van and you drive around and you fix the plumbing. What are those people called? Self-employed. I will have to declare myself as self-employed in some capacity. Thank you. I got there eventually. I will have to declare myself as self-employed when I earn over £1,000 doing this. And between April, the hobby tax runs between the hobby levy runs between April and April. So between April and April, I am allowed to earn up to £1,000. There is an ad running. I'm just gonna wait. Some people, I didn't realize I was too busy explaining tax. We will get that. We will let the ad go, and I will continue that conversation because not everybody will be subbed. But Link is trying his hardest to get the entirety of my following sub to my account, sub to my channel. We're going to continue. I knew that you could earn a certain amount without paying tax, but I didn't think that would affect Twitch stuff. Basically, yeah, from April to April. I think it's like 5th to 5th of April. Yeah, it is 40 seconds, then I'll continue the conversation about tax. But it is a interesting one. I never thought it would ever get anywhere close to what it is. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been, I can see a grace up here. I've been extremely lucky with the It's not. It makes it sound like I'm all about the money. I'm not all about the money. I came into this in support of Dolly. I did not come into this to earn. I'm not going to be PewDiePie. I refuse to be PewDiePie. I came into this to earn a little bit of pocket money and to support my significant other. And as it turns out, the community that both me and Dolly have pulled together are just ridiculous. They're all some of the nicest people, and they're all some of the nicest people that I think we could have ever asked for. Dolly felt so supported having gone back. Welcome back, if anybody was watching the ad. We're still talking about tax, so I'm going to finish what we were talking about. Yes, the hobby levy. The hobby levy is we can earn up to £1,000 in the UK without it being declared as tax. The hobby levy, hot dog poisoning, the hobby levy is different to... So I get paid full time. I earn, let's say, between £30,000 and £40,000 a year. I'm not going to be specific because I don't think I have to be. I earn between that, and I will pay X amount of tax. The hobby levy is specifically related to something outside of my full-time job. So if I got really into knitting and started selling knitwear, that would be my hobby, and I'd be selling it on the side. So none of that income would be declarable until I was earning more than £1,000. I imagine if I was like doing plumbing as a hobby and not declaring it, people would go, "How is that a hobby again?" Yeah, £1,000. What I was saying though, before we were rudely interrupted by that 1 minute 30-second ad, if you are not subscribed, I apologize. The ads stop. The ads being where they are now stop pre-rolls from happening, and that gets more people into the channel. If you earn over £1,000, I have to resub performance. Hey, I've completely lost track. Lick, you've thrown me off my game. Either way, if you do the Twitch thing, eventually you will have to do in the UK. Eventually, fingers crossed, you'll have to do the tax thing. And I was never expecting it to go as far as it has. It is absolutely brilliant, and don't get me wrong, I'm not earning a living in any means, and I'm a solo earner in this house. So Dolly is chronically and is unable to work. I would have to be... I think I calculated it. 1 second. I need roughly to be able to afford the house, the mortgage. I sort of like by the time I got to this point. 1 second. I'm fighting things. Anything else here? Oh my god! I'm trying to speak to chat. Just die. There we go. Okay. I calculated it. Imagine paying taxes for legal reasons. This is a joke. I calculated it when we started going just because my brain likes to fixate and dream. Because wouldn't it be brilliant if I could make this my job and speak to you guys on a daily basis? That would be absolutely fantastic. I don't think it's ever going to happen, realistically. So when I started doing the whole Twitch stream, I went, okay, how much money would I considering our position, considering Dolly doesn't work because she's chronically ill, and my job that I do pays for everything. It pays for the food, mortgage, car, blah, blah, blah. How many subscribers I would have to be able to just be like, okay, I'm going to quit my job and do that and obviously there would be a certain amount of give or take in this, because by the time I had this number of subscribers, I think Twitch starts giving deals. Like the split that we currently pay is 50-50. I think it becomes a lot softer if you hit partner. I would have to have 1,250 subscribers to even be like ballparking it. The person that I'm basing this off is another streamer another popular streamer that has about 2,500. They are roughly earning double my wage. Have you not got tier 3 flare turned on? Oh my god, have I not got tier 3 flare turned on? Am I some sort of... Is Leak gonna make me look how to turn that on whilst I'm streaming? Oh dear. Oh my lord. I'm gonna have to do it, chat. I'm gonna have to... Leak just subscribed at tier 3. I'm gonna have to go and turn it on. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Where would that even be? Emotes. Live editing, let's go, baby. I mean, it's all... It entirely depends on if I can find how to turn it on whilst live. Subscriber badges? Ooh. Fuck you, TC. I'll be badge flare. I found it. Yeah. I say that knowing who TC is. I don't just randomly swear at my followers, unless you want me to. If you would like me to swear at you, we'll start the bidding at 100 bits. If you would like me to say a custom swear word at you, I'll do that for 100 bits. Yes, flare is now turned on. I don't know why that wasn't on. Weird. Anyway, live editing. We did it, chat. I did it, but I did it solo. Will that degrade me? Leak on fleek.
Degrade me.
Leak on fleek, in my mind, represents the soup of humanity. I fucking hate soup. And leek on fleek is a big old bowl of leek soup. Imagine just a bowl of leek soup, everybody. Imagine just water and leek blended together into some sort of paste. That is what leek on fleek represents to me. That's it. Too far? Might have crossed the line. This is where I never hear from leek again. I mean, they paid 100 bits for it. I might be concerned. I might have broken Leek, so Leek has had to step away to dry his eyes. Even in the insults, you're still fairly kind. I mean, you don't know how much I hate soup. Do we have any soup haters in chat? I mean, I could have gone off, right? But I really don't like... I don't like soup, guy. I'm really sorry. People are mean to me about the fact that I don't like soup. You'd be amazed how much it comes up in conversation. Don't hate it, but not a huge fan either. I hate soup. Like, I'm really concerned that Leek's not said. I'm a soup lover. The fact that you don't like soup is an insult to me. Oh my god, you got it for hot dog poisoning. You got it for free. You got an insult for free. I'm still irrationally concerned that Leek's not said anything since I insulted them. PC has triggered potentially triggered a hype train. TC, you have Ozphilo. People are paying 100 bits for me to insult them. This is the weird piece of... I didn't even see you go live. I mean, you've not missed much. I tried to kill I killed the boss. We've had one prediction so far, and I lost. And now people are paying 100 bits for me to insult them. TC, I need to think about TC. TC, you suck at Team Fortress 2. Like, I've played Team Fortress 2, and I'm a sub-average player, and you are leagues or rungs of the ladder below me. You are potentially the worst Team Fortress 2 player I've ever seen. And I have seen 5 whole Team Fortress 2 players in my life. How's that? Does that work? There's going to be... I feel like somebody's going to be clipping these. Unbelievable. Jeez. And you paid for that. I mean, do you feel... 1v1 me, on MG, you won't. I mean, be honest. Oz... I don't know much about Oz personally to even be, like... Okay, I'm going to go through the things that I know about Oz. Oz, you are an average, at best, server admin. Like, Oz, I don't know if anybody else knows. I know Oz through the ISV Minecraft server for a popular YouTuber and Twitch streamer, Impulse SV. Oz is one of the head honchos of that server, along with 2 other people. Oz You are definitely ranked third in terms of the people in charge of the ISV Minecraft server. And to make it even worse, I didn't even know that Goo existed. I knew that Rill existed, and obviously now that we've been interacting through chat, I realize who you were and the role that you play for that server. I didn't know Goo existed, so you rank below somebody that I didn't know existed. Chat and shambles, and it paid for the destruction. I'm just gonna, I mean, true and fair. You know, I've never been on another Minecraft apart from yours. You paid for this, guys. I will hold. My Twitch might be a smoking crater by the time we finish this evening. But you were the one that caused it. There's a dude in that building. What are you doing in there? Years ago, I ran my own Minecraft server. How did that, what did you do with it, Makeshift? How many, why did you stop? Because eventually if you say it like that, I assume eventually you stopped. And why was that? Holy shit, we found a boss room. Oh boy. But yeah, would me insulting you be a good service for future streams? Like, do I need to add this on a list somewhere? I currently run a Minecraft server. Turns out, if you hang around on Twitch long enough, you start attracting people with a very similar, history with video games to you. Our community, everybody in our community is so different in the grander scheme of things, but we all have such, Minecraft. We have Minecraft in common. But to get really, poetic and stupid, that's the good thing about with video games. Video games are a thing that a lot of people share, and they can all come from different situations. I mean, I've got my own server, but never been on a big one. I mean, I would not. Are you sure it's a boss room? It's not a box. No, I'm pretty sure there is totally a bot. There's a curtain there. It's not just a box. TC, calling me out like that in front of everybody. TC, jeez, TC, jeez. Minecraft servers are like onions. No, not onions. I'm trying to think of a metaphor. The Frog and Chicken SMP is absolutely brilliant, and it pulls together a bunch of the key members of the community that have been in my streams that we met through the ISV server, and they're all absolutely brilliant people. Some of them are streamers in their own right, some are just people that want to hang out and have been part of the community from the very beginning that we met through ISV, so I consider them all, in varying degrees, friends and close friends. If it eventually stops, I'll be happy for the time that we shared on the SMP server. I think the inevitability of a lot of these things, when we approach the SMP, the Frog and Chicken SMP very well, the inevitability is everybody will get busy and end up doing other things. Me and Dolly are paying 100% of the cost of the Frog and Chicken SMP, and it is there at all times. It is on 24/7, and if somebody in the group, I'll press the button. If somebody in the group that is now in chat wants to be on Minecraft and wants to do it in a place where other people can see their stuff, they can do it anytime. If we get to a point where it has to be go away, I'll be happy with the time that we spent together so far. I've had a lot of fun playing the hide and seek, to the point that we've had the discussion, let's not do hide and seek every week, because my brain immediately goes, yeah, I really enjoyed the hide and seek in Minecraft that we played. Let's do it all the time. I can't do that because it'll make it less fun. Minecraft servers are like onions. Setting one up for a big community make you cry. Hot dog poisoning is a really nice, considering I've been insulting people in chat, it's really nice for you to say that I have a big community, because I don't. I'm a small streamer by definition, but it is nice when you say big community like that. Maybe one day. I had a major computer problem. I had to save the money to fix the computer, so I had to stop. Well, Makeshift, maybe you should start yours up another time. Again, you can do it in a realistic, affordable way. It depends who's interested. The difficulty with Minecraft I have is I quit ISV because we wanted to do our own Minecraft thing, but I wasn't really playing ISV. I was subscribing to have access to the people. A lot of the people that I wanted to have access to sort of migrated into our own community, so I now have access to them that way. I have a love-hate relationship with Minecraft. I will fixate on it for ages. You've seen all the holes that I've dug. And then all of a sudden, bit on something else. So Elden Ring, Call of Duty has been recent. It's not that the SMP isn't still enjoyable, and I'm enjoying the weekly streams that we do, but the weekly streams that we do are about the community, the friends that are on the server. It's not necessarily about the thing that I'm building. And actually, it's absolutely amazing to me to be able to log in and be like, holy shit, this has changed since I've last been on. And it's different every week. I can't wait for the next one, though. I've got more sounds to play. Yes. Partway through my most recent Minecraft hide and seek, all of a sudden there is an orgasming turtle or tortoise or whatever the noise is. Apparently Leak has a way of playing audio into the voice chat in Minecraft. That was really confusing. Also, impressively, and let's give a shout out to we're spreading the good feelings today. Avian Falls is one of the official channel artists for my channel and Dolly's, as is Tiny Little Boy, but we all know who Tiny Little Boy is. We talk about Tiny Little Boy a lot. Avian Falls has done some art for me and is absolutely brilliant, and is also part of the Frog and Chicken SMP. I was with them whilst we were playing the hide and seek, and this orgasming turtle noise played out. Without thinking, she sort of goes, "Oh my god, is that an orgasming turtle?" The fact that she could, or tortoise, the fact that she could recognize that as a thing. Just keep an eye on Avian Falls, because apparently she recognizes orgasming animals. Or maybe this is just a noise that everybody knows, and somehow I've missed the memo. We're going to do a boss prediction. I've just been talking for about 20 minutes. Manage prediction. Stop prediction. Stop prediction? Hello? Is the prediction going? Cancel. Stop prediction. Yeah, that was weird. Try it now. It was so hard. Oz, are you stuck on Margit? Are you going up into the castle, and then there's the bit where you go over the bridge? You like go up into a tunnel, and then you pop out, and it's the old guy with the stick. Is that the boss that you're stuck on? Yeah. Oz, so many people when this game came out didn't make it past that boss. They quit at that boss and never played the game again. That one was the boss that people were talking about. There is a route to bypass that boss, which people discovered later on. Not to bypass it, you'll have to do that boss eventually. But, yeah. Yeah, go away, grind, sort of get used to, I found the route. Go away, grind, get used to the character you're playing. What character are you playing, Oz? I assume not mage, because you've seen me play mage. Did you go dex or strength? Or Elefino? Lol. Well, are you prioritizing strength, as in like big two-handed swords, or dexterity as like samurai swords and shit? I like magic, so I've been working on it. Fair, okay. If you ever need to talk about, I'm just going to put this out there. If anybody ever needs to talk about character builds for Elden Ring, I would love to do that. But thinking of switching Discords, yeah. You would have to restart the game. You can switch when you eventually. I would love to hear what you have to say. Do it. Send me a private message on Discord. Send me like a screenshot or a photo of your numbers. I'll have a look and see what you're sort of like leaning towards. I'm not far. I mean, I'm not like a font of all knowledge, but I'll say it in the same way that I talk about marketing sometimes. I've done the game long enough that I have a sort of idea what I'm looking at, but I'm not correct necessarily. This game is fun. It is also about speccing a character that you're like that you want to play. TC. PC can get in the sea. PC, the sea. Ha 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 ha. Okay, we're gonna do a boss. What is this? Oh boy. He is a large fellow. Just keep hitting him. They really like putting the large bosses in the small rooms, but that was a victory. Hooray! Will I defeat this boss? Yes. Complete prediction. There wasn't too much of a spread, so we're not going to look too heavy at the points after that. I played WoW for many years and got very into spec. It can get pretty intricate. It did. Or it does. I have not played... I've been very good. I recently had an itch to go back to World of Warcraft. I've played every World of Warcraft expansion since Warlords of Draenor. So the one I quit out on was Shadowlands. And I have been very good and not gone back for the Dragon one. I only voted no, so there'd be a valid no vote. I mean, had I lost Makeshift, had I lost, there was 4,000 points in yes. Had I lost, you would have raked it in. It's not always a bad thing to counterbalance the vote with a low count. Because those points, if you are the only person voting no, this might not be 100% how the spread works, but if you are the only, if there are 4,000 points in yes, if there were 4,000, the spread isn't very massive. If there was 4,000 in yes and 10 in no, those 4,000 points have to go somewhere. Which is how Dolly walked away with like 30k the other night, because she was the only person voting the opposite way. Also, Makeshift, I didn't ignore... I just realized I didn't ignore your response in terms of you having been streaming for a long time and saying that, like, to put it the way you put it, like, we've done more with it. Like, if you ever need to talk about stuff like that, that's why I created the there is a designated channel for it on the Discord. So if you ever have any ideas or questions that you want to talk about or go through, like I said, again, on the Discord, I don't promise that I know anything at all, really, but sometimes it's just easier to have that second person to bounce off of. Because doing what we're doing is... How do I get... Is that same Grace, or am I looking at a completely separate Grace? No, I was up there. Never mind. Okay, so we're gonna go... go up there, but we're going to look along here first. A month ago, I turned off my bed to see the vet and also stream the set and also stream some emails. Makeshift, that is a brilliant thing to do. Absolutely brilliant. I will get up and I'll walk around partway through my stream sometimes. And Dolly will be watching in the other room. Dolly has access to mod features, so Dolly will be watching, and my streaming numbers will be like up on her screen, and I will actively tell her to turn them off when I go into the room to speak to her. I don't like to. Sometimes I will go, and I mean sometimes. Sometimes I will go in after a stream, so I can say to you that Elden Ring has worked out pretty well for my statistics. I know my averages are up. I couldn't tell you the specific number at any given. And I've heard nothing but good things about the Elden Ring streams.
We meet again.
So I'm going to be kind of sad then when they end.
For me. The Scarlet Rot has stilled since last we met. As such, I've been able to continue my journey.
One second.
Though rather vexingly, I realized that if I still had my sword arm, I could have aided you in battle.
There is definitely a setting somewhere, because I've never changed the setting and mine are on, and Dolly started streaming and hers have always been off. If I could lose the number on, if I could lose the number, like on YouTube, you can tell it whether or not your subscriber count is displayed to everybody. If I could lose the view count number for everybody, I would.
Now I'm tracing the path Melania took. after unleashing the power of the Scarlet Rot during her battle with General Radahn.
Not anymore on the
in
YouTube thing?
Cayde
Oh,
Wilds.
okay.
I should like to meet her.
It might be because I have a historical account,
vanished
because I can
woman.
definitely change
I
it on
think she's
mine,
in the
unless they've
north,
changed it and I don't
in
have
the
it.
lands that lie beyond the Erd Tree.
Is that correct? Let me... One thing I can look at very quick to see if we've got a number of historical accounts through work. They disabled that recently to help combat scams. Oh. So we have a couple of historical accounts through work, and I can tell you whether or not it fits off for everybody, because one of them is...
Join me, Jack Whitehall.
I need to hear that. Oh wait, no, there is a
Hi,
subscriber.
I'm Aaron, and I'm a junior.
You didn't hear that. Shit, okay. That's Jack Whitehall. That was an ad. I had mine turned off, and now it displays that I have 63 subs everywhere. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. End of the day, everybody has to start somewhere.
Now, I'm tracing the path Melania took. She's passed into the lands that lie beyond the Erd Tree.
Also, YouTube videos automatically playing while you're live on Twitch. Shit.
Now, I'm tracing the
Okay.
path Melania took. She's passed into the lands that lie beyond...
Ooh, lag. I almost revealed where I work by accident. Be very careful with that knowledge. Hey, Makeshift, I have 18 subscribers on YouTube. I don't think YouTube's ever going to do anything for me. Oh shit, a creepy man in a boat. Just what I've always wanted. A creepy man with a giant skeleton. I'm one of your YouTube subs, thank you. Have you ever watched any of the videos is the question. And you can say no, I will not hold it against you if you say no. Where's the guy in the boat gone? The bone boy? Okay. Whoa! Okay, bone boy is doing... I would just really like to kill the man in the boat. Where's the man in the boat? Get you're here. You're great. Thank you. I love you, but bye. There he is. Come on, we're going to start shelling the man in the boat. What the fuck is wrong with you? Hey, okay. Apparently that entire building was not a defense like I thought it was. Yeah, you punch that skeleton. Ooh, and suddenly I can summon things. Okay. Can you come over here? Oh my... Good Lord. I don't think I went into that fight entirely prepared for a boss fight, I'll be honest. How the frick do you get past that giant thing if you're in a small corridor? Some, yes. I mean, that's a really nice thing for you to say, Makeshift, that you've actually watched my YouTube videos there, as silly as that sounds. I will... Is this a different... Roads are on top of the hill. This just this is... I'm assuming this is all part and parcel of the thing that's up the top. I did the YouTube thing. I did the YouTube thing fully expecting it never to actually go anywhere, because all I do for YouTube, and it has really tickled my brain since I've done it, is upload my VODs there, not edited. At the end of my streams, if I've done multiple, I separate all of my gameplay footage from my Twitch VODs out into highlights. I unpublish the highlights on Twitch, and then I export I export the highlight to YouTube. So it means that they're cropped. There's no 5-minute wait at the beginning of each video. That I can recommend as a process. If you're uploading your VODs to YouTube and you're not doing any sort of editing at all, just use the highlight function on. Absolutely brilliant. It means there's no like quiet period at the beginning or the end. I'm uploading them there as like sort of an archive thing. I don't fully expect anybody to ever sit down and watch however many hours worth of Twitch VODs I have there these days, because it is a lot. I think I've broken 100 videos now. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna zoom! 1 second, makeshift, I'll read your message in a minute. That fucker is a big old bucket of arse. Swing on that. I hope you like running in circles, because that's what I'm doing right now. Oh. Move away. Yeah, okay. Anybody else getting Anybody else get horrendously motion sick? Just me? Oh, help! I wasn't paying attention. I was not even slightly paying attention to my health. I was too busy spinning and trying to think of what I was going to respond to makeshift with. I've been uploading them as an archive thing, but at one time I did episodic content. Really? Why did you stop doing episodic content? I think the biggest difficulty with it is it's hot out here. As stupid as that is, I know mostly time for Twitch is oversaturated, and I don't like. This is where I'm not sure how viable the dream of ever becoming a full-time content person. I play fast-paced FPS. I don't usually get motion sick video games. PC, I'm gonna burst your bubble and say, Team Fortress 2 is not a fast-paced FPS. TC, get real. It is. I've seen some of the plays that like. Ultra kill though. Fuck it, yeah, ultra kill. I was just confused with what was going on when you were playing ultra kill. Swim away! Continue to kill your friends and not me. That's nice. What's it doing now? Kill your friends. Do the flashy thing. There we go. We like it when the giant skeleton punches their friend. Come on, keep going. Boatman has moved. Where's he gone? Oh no. Where are you, Boatman? Is that actually him up there? Is he even in water right now? No, he's just on land. He's like, where we're going, we don't even need rivers. Are you able to move? You are. And he's sailing about on land. He's a mariner. Why is he in a field? Come on, punch the ground. Things are being said in the chat and I need to respond. Oh no. And we don't go near him when he's doing that. I really need to put a staff in my offhand so I can ride about. He's summoning even worse bad skeletons. There's a dude there with a shield that I really don't want to get involved with. Come on, kill your friend. That might be bad. Oh, cliff. Oh, my. If I'd fallen to my death then, I would have had to leave stream to do a little cry. Come on. I'm better than this. I've killed mobs 10 times the size of this bot thing. Where even is he? This thing's just irritating. And he's back in the river. Yes, ghost water. Here we go. Off the cliff. Skillfully landing it. Try not to get killed by that thing. I said try not to get killed by that thing. I'm just punching him now because somehow I've unequipped my sword. I'm getting overly brave all of a sudden. Where's that suddenly come from? Here we go. He's dead. Oh, and now I can just walk back and forth and hopefully not get killed by these billions skeletons. Okay, he just one-shot his own guy yet. Many minions were injured in the filming of that boss fight. Okay. And now we can go over to this cliff and we can respond to some of the stuff that people have said in chat. Okay, got an email a few weeks ago congratulating me on 700 uploads. I have worked with the company I work for 10 years. We have just broken about 400 videos. 700 videos is nuts. Ultra Kill, TC, what I saw of Ultra Kill, I didn't understand, but it was impressive. Like boating in Minecraft. I've been debating on trying to get back into episodic content. What I will say, Makeshift, and I'm directing this personally at you, and I don't mean it like I don't mean it in a critical way. I think the thing that I sort of came to understand with my own Twitch streaming is Minecrafting as a thing is massively oversaturated. Everybody and their mums does Minecraft content, and I'm not saying that that means your content will never get found, because obviously people, sometimes it does. It just makes the entire process harder. And for me, a thing that was really nice that I've tried to, I lurk in your streams somewhat. It's been really nice watching you play games that haven't been Minecraft. And that's nothing personal against your Minecraft content. It's just, it's nice when people have that amount of variety. Because me and Dolly came into this doing the whole, we watch a couple of people that are very much pigeonholed for their content, in terms of people that play Dead by Daylight a lot, or people that do this, or people that do that. It's very easy to get pigeonholed on Twitch. And if you're going to get pigeonholed, you should at least try and get pigeonholed in a niche that is not populated by everybody else who is also playing the game because it's massively popular. I don't think that. I hope that's not. I hope you don't take offense to that. I don't think that's. I don't think I said that in a necessarily offensive way. I seem to get a bit more interaction getting away from Minecraft, though at first I had a lot of interaction. I think it's the mood, and with Minecraft I'm overly. Oh, let's just not get killed by Matt. What even is that? What is that? Oh, it's just a dude with a stick. That's fine. I seem to get a bit more interaction getting away from Minecraft, though at first I had a lot of interaction. I think it's the mood, and with Minecraft I'm overly saturated to an extreme, to say the least, because of what I do. There are a lot of Minecraft streamers out there, and I can understand people like Minecraft. You like Makeshift likes Minecraft. We all like Minecraft. Oz does Minecraft. Overall, you just got to enjoy what you're doing, despite it being oversaturated with content or not. But my point being that is also the opposing point. If you were approaching this, if you're not, I've been playing way less Minecraft lately, just in general. If you were approaching this and like a certain amount of, you can turn off your view account. Your view account, in the grander scheme of things, don't matter. But if you're going to look at Twitch in a negative way because your following isn't going up, or if you're not getting subscribers or not, and you're thinking you're failing in that way, then you have to think about the oversaturation. If you are just enjoying the act of streaming, then play whatever the fuck you want. If you get to a point where you're thinking about visibility and who's engaging with your content and for what, it's like two opposing ideas. I personally like to see my followers go up. Some people from my subscriber count isn't excessive. I've done very well from the generosity of certain people in the community who know who they are, and I will always be grateful for them. But I have generated more. I have felt more better, but I am also. I have this little discussion in my head every time I play a new game on stream. Is anybody actually watching the game on Twitch? Will it be interesting to anybody? Which is what, and it's I don't really care about the counts. I just like the interaction while streaming. I do. I also come at it from the community basis. I think I've introduced people to games. I'm not setting out to be using Chim as an example. Chim is now playing Overwatch 2 because they watch me play Overwatch 2, and we've interacted through talking about Overwatch 2 because of that, influence. They play Guild Wars 2 in the same way, and blah 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 blah. It all feeds. It's all good. If you're enjoying streaming, don't get too focused on the numbers. Basically, if you are gonna say, "Oh, I'm a bad streamer. I don't get this. I don't get that." And you're focusing on the numbers, you have to think about oversaturation. You have to think about how many people are playing the game on Twitch at a given time. And I have that discussion with myself. There's a game that is going to be coming to the stream eventually after I finish Elden Ring. It's probably going to be another long playthrough because me and Dolly are currently knee-deep in a playthrough of Divinity Original Sin, which, if you've not played Divinity Original Sin, is absolutely brilliant. Divinity Original Sin 2, sorry. And in the same way, I have never played an RPG like that before. So Divinity Original Sin 2 that we've been playing privately has been absolutely fantastic. So later this year, I will play Baldur's Gate 3 on the stream, which will be a long stream, which will be very different. Which I imagine Baldur's Gate 3 will have more people looking to watch it, but hopefully not to be too oversaturated. There's another one called Disco Elysium that's a few years old now. And I really want to play Disco Elysium because the art style looks absolutely fantastic. I will be playing that going into it full well that there aren't that many people watching it on Twitch. There are a reasonable number of people still trying to watch Elden Ring on a daily basis. And I'm not saying I make that wasn't like a business decision I did in my head. It's just you realistic with expectations. I think I posted in the Discord at one point. I have a rule for most things when it comes. This is an actual boss. I didn't spoil it. We didn't go all the way in. I think that is legitimately an actual boss. Is it? Because there's no door. Oh wait, no, it's just a lot of skeletons. Hi, friends. No, that's not a prediction. That's just... Possible past them, maybe, but I've made that mistake before. I suppose they are a little bit irritating because they res. I mean, that would be two bosses in one section, right? Because we did the boss outside, so it kind of makes sense that this is... just a room. Because the boss for this section was outside. Pildrake Talisman +1. I don't think I even got to Pildrake Talisman +0. What does the Pildrake Talisman do? Greatly boosts non-physical damage negation, so magic. Okay. Fair. Kelly boys. Oz, I don't know if I follow... Oz, have you streamed recently? I don't know if I follow you on... I don't follow you on Twitch. I am now following Ozphilo on Twitch. Hooray! Good, I've done that. Gilly boys. I stream once or twice a week, roughly. Okay. I'll try and catch you next stream. Depends what time you stream. Sometimes I don't. You are on an American. You are on an American time. American time. It would entirely depend on the time of day. Oz, as much as I like you, I will not be getting it up at 2 a.m. to watch your streams. I'll just put that out there. Hello? Some morning weekends, fair. Oh boy, 2 a.m. No, I can't. I tell you what, I feel... I've changed my Go Live notification to what does my Go Live notification say? Your favorite geriatric 30-something internet dad chicken just went live. I am not able to stay up stupidly late anymore, and I didn't realize until we started playing Divinity how bad that it had got, because me and Dolly usually stream... Our time slots generally range between 7 and 11 p.m. If it's a 2-hour stream, 9 till 11, and if it's a 4-hour stream... Oh my god, just die. If it's a 4-hour stream, 7 till 11, we would finish at 11 p.m. and then we would start like a 4-hour session of Divinity Original Sin 2, and I can't do it anymore, guys. As in, probably won't be watching my Friday streams live, but it's not unreasonable to expect you to be in bed at that hour. I mean, I do feel a little bit guilty because Oz, I spoke about Leek being one of our biggest supporters. I think Oz, you are probably still in single digits for the number of... I'm going to head over here because this is exciting. What can I hear walking beside me? Hello? There's a dude in that wall. I don't think that's meant to happen. One sec, phone call if you're talking to me. As in... Oh, yes, your Friday stream. Sorry, it was your Phasmophobia stream, right? Makeshift. Sorry, I thought that was Oz responding. Yes, I probably won't be. Here's in the walls. Coming out of goddamn walls, man. Mr. Wizard. I'm pretty sure I've shouted out Mr. Wizard once today.
Mr_Wizard raided my stream with 4 viewers.
But if you are not following Mr. Wizard, I was talking about you earlier, so I shouted you out then. If you are not watching following Mr. Wizard, please. Mr. Wizard is good, brilliant people. Mr. Wizard listened to me rant and rave about house prices and other adult-related content this morning. Adult-related content sounds wrong in that context. Adult content sounds like I was ranting about pornography. Me and Wizard do not talk about pornography in private. I'm just going to change the subject. We were talking about houses. Cantex, Time Lord, Mr. Wizard, adult-related content. How is it going? How was your stream, Wizard? Did you have a nice time? Come on. And a frog. No, frog? Crab. I see frogs everywhere. Home Depot, obviously. That's a weird looking frog. I said frog. You know I didn't. And I didn't. I really don't need to die to this thing. Would you? Piss off, you giant crab. What is happening right now? Spat in my face. There we go. That is 100%. I've got some very... I've got, yes, more templates. No sniffer egg yet, though. I didn't realize the sniffer was in the what's the technical term for the thing that you're doing on stream right now? The patch that isn't the patch isn't the patch. That was an Elden Ring interaction trademark. Snapshot, thank you. I couldn't think of the word. I didn't realize the sniffer was in the snapshot, but fair. Okay, I might have to check that out. I watched a bit briefly. We played some more. We spoke to Jade. I don't know why I'm filling you in on my day, Wizard, specifically. We spoke to Jade some more. Played some more Destiny and then came live on here and have been having a very nice time. I'm glad you had a good stream. I need to kill this man on this horse. Why is it always men on... Thank you. Oh no, what the hell is yelling at me? What is yelling? Oh, it's just a giant. Okay. We talked about all the things. What did we cover today? Real estate prices. A lovely pizza shop that's nearby, Wizard. Neurodivergencies. Guys, if you are... Concern is the wrong word. Concern is not the right word. If you think you are... If you're an adult and you think you are neurodivergent in some way, if you think you have undiagnosed adult autism, ADHD, ADD, or have a tendency, I invite you to contact your local health practitioner and ask questions, because it'll probably be like 18 months before I hear from them, but I'm still seeking an adult autism/ADHD diagnosis. And if you think you are, it is okay. What am I trying to say? It is okay not to be okay, which is a very stereotypical thing as a thing to say. There's another one here. Why are there giants everywhere? From talking with my psychiatrist, I am diagnosed ASD and ADD. I mean, that's good, right? You got a diagnosis. I'm not sure. In the grander scheme of things, this will be an interesting... I have an interesting question. I have... I have an interesting question. I have an interesting question. It is brilliant to me that you got that diagnosis, Makeshift. Absolutely brilliant. As a person that is sort of dying for one, I think it is absolutely brilliant that you got that diagnosis. But are you happy now that you have it? Because a thing that my lovely mother brought up was that is it important for you to put labels on stuff? Because it is definitely important to me. And I know there's a cross section of ages in my chat right now. Like, do you need to have a label on things that are potentially wrong with you, or are you sort of happy to know about them and sort of move on? Because I know it's different from person to person, and I assume it's a generational thing. Like, my mother did the whole thing. Why'd you have to put a label on it? Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? And I like knowing. Good. I'm glad that you like knowing, and I hope that you having that answer has worked something out for you. Because I've got my toes and my fingers and my beard hairs all crossed that I get that diagnosis, and I won't mind in either result, but I'm kind of at a point in my life where I want a professional to tell me. I will say I'm kind of at a point in my life where I need a professional to tell me what's wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with you, Makeshift. There's so much speculation on the subject of that sort of thing that I get so tired of people going, "Oh, you're not this. You don't have this." Like random person on the street, you don't represent this demographic of people because you don't have XYZ. But I also, yeah, it's what's the word? Armchair doctors. I'd be same generation age category you are, just different country. True. Wizard might have a difference of opinion to you, though. I don't think Wizard would. Couch professionals is a good way of putting it. I don't think Wizard would have. Wizard would probably agree, based off what I know of Wizard, I think Wizard would probably agree that a label is a good thing. I could be wrong, I don't know. I was kind of hoping for a Grace. Grace would be really nice. Also, these beady-eyed fuckers are really creepy. He went for me. When it comes to stuff like autism and anything, it is amazing how many couch professionals exist. Some labels work, others do not. Can I ask, I mean, we can change the subject if it's bothering anybody, but can I ask what labels you think are wrong, Wizard? You don't have to expand on that if you don't want to. I'm just curious. An ad is starting any second, so I will try not to do anything exciting for the next minute and a half. In fact, I'm dying to go to the toilet. I want a Grace. Please give me a Grace. It'll be really freaking cool if you could honor me, Elden Ring, King of the Rings and the First Men, with... I don't like the way that this entire area is looking. Oh, shit. Please, Grace, grace us with your grace. A grace. How many words? Okay, back. Oz, I've completely forgotten what I was about to say to you, and you went on a phone call, so if I remember, I'll bring it up. If I don't take it personally. I hate when that happens. Do you ever get that thing where you sort of like have the question in your head, and then it just pops out of your brain? Something about single digits. Single digits. Oh, I see it, Grace. I think ADD is too general. There is such a variance from one individual to another. Actually sit down at the Grace, you Burger King looking motherfucker. Spec maybe, points. No, I don't think that was it, Oz. I think that was before the conversation. Either way, we've been live for 2 hours, and I'm going to wet myself if I go any further into this castle without going to the toilet. So I'm going to leave you with this. No, I'm going to put you on the BRB screen because I'm going to be a few minutes. I'm going to take 5 minutes. Burger Bing, father mucker. You can just say it. If it gets caught by the mod, I will clear it. We're all adults here. A little bit of swearing never hurt anybody. I don't think you'll get modded on my channel for that. I've said worse. Like I did just then. I'm going to go away for 5 minutes and have a toilet and go check on Dolly. So I will leave you with some beautiful atmospheric rain sounds from Elden Ring, and I will be back in timer 5 minutes. BRB. Okay, so like I feel super guilty now because I went and tucked Dolly's asleep on the sofa right now, and nobody tell her I said this, but I went in and tucked her in. Like, we've got blankets on the sofa, and I tucked her in, and I got yelled at because I tucked her in and she was too hot, and she was already tucked in herself and had untucked herself, and I went in and tucked her in because she was napping, and then got yelled at. Not yelled at, but still. So we're back a minute early because I was trying to be nice. Send a friend request on Discord so I can send screenshots. I will accept it this second, sir. And then go. That's done for you, Oz. Sorry, what were we talking about? What were we doing? I'm a Burger King looking motherfucker. Peach1Z in the community sent a message on Discord. That's what I think of you. I mean, I know I asked for that, considering I installed it, but frickin' hell, that moving it there works. We moved it to the sound alerts thing, so I didn't see it coming, and every single time... Okay, these guys heal themselves. Continue to throw magic. Oh, yeah, too close. My fault. Oh, TC, what are we going to do with you? I will say, actually, having said that, I noticed something the other day. TC has been in the community...
Yes, please don't pee on your friends. Please don't.
We do not pee on our friends around here. Thank you, Mr. Wizard. What we are going to do, though, is TC likes to play FPS shooters. I have seen them play games similar to Elden Ring. Elden Ring, in fact, similar difficult games, and are live all the frickin' time. Every time I look at my Twitch, TC is live doing something. I really like their content, and I know I shouted them out on the Discord the other day, but they are really close to hitting 100. So if you could, or they might have done it since, and this might be completely irrelevant, but if you are not following the child, I would really appreciate you go and give them a follow and try out their content. If you are that way inclined. If you don't want to follow and you don't have any interesting and additional content, that is fair too. But when have I ever steered you wrong is the question, and I do not want a list, because I'm sure there is an extensive list from certain people that could tell me that. Yeah, TC is a good... has yet to be steered wrong by Chimken. Oh shit. We found an exception to the rule. Would you like me to steer you wrong, though, Makeshift? Would you like me to give you some shitty advice? Invest in Betamax videotapes. Like, I feel like Betamax... Anybody else feel like Betamax is going to make a comeback in 2023? Betamax, I actually never experienced Betamax. I just know this is a meme from the internet. Betamax VHS. It's the way of the future. Blu-ray, who wants HD video footage? Like, who actually wants HD video footage, right? Am I right? Where am I now? Oh, they look like they could be a problem. You are too kind. Thank you for the shout out. You don't have to, you know... Spin the hat wheel. I'll do that for you. It's time to spin that wheel. Watson. Lose the pirate. Watson the carrot. Good old 480i footage in a square format. I mean, there is something really... I need to turn the hat wheel off. I find every once in a while I will watch an anime that was on that's on the DVD or is on the broadcasting thing that I'm watching on in the original square shape because it's of a certain age. I really enjoy those. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why. Something about it being like the original when it was broadcast just gets me. Other than that earwig that we saw earlier, I'm very rarely grossed. Oh, well, that's why. Something very not nice about those slugs. They look zombies. Just send magic until they're all dead. Nice, okay. That'll work. Glass. Nice bit of glass. I probably don't want to hang around in that lake for too long. Poison. I'm just going to go on record and say that me telling you to invest in Betamax was a joke. Do not send me a subpoena in 2 months saying I investigated in Betamax based off your advice and it didn't go very well. Need some of that salt from my stream last night. I miss Phasmophobia. I really wish, and this isn't, if you like playing Phasmophobia, fine, but with the stuff that came out about one of its developers, I look at the Phasmophobia argument in the same way that I look at Blizzard games, and I play Blizzard games. Blizzard have done some very shitty things over the years, and if you don't want to play Blizzard games because of those shitty things, that's fine. I have my reasons for going back to Blizzard games eventually, and like my logic that I'm not going to bore you at this point. We reacted so we were putting a lot of energy into streaming Phasmophobia on a weekly basis, and when the stuff came out about the developer for it, I can't exactly remember the context. Sorry for the prolonged lurk. I've been asked to make a dish I don't know how to make. What? Is it hot dogs? Is the irony being you don't know how to cook a hot dog? But some stuff came out about the one of the Phasmophobia developers that left a bitter taste in our mouth, and we didn't want to be doing that on the weekly. But I miss it. That was some of my original. As much as I've been playing scary games on a Sunday for a long time, Phasmophobia was like some of the original clips of scary jump scares for me, and just hanging out with friends and singing at ghosts. I do like singing in that game. It's a Mediterranean stew. Okay, how are you being forced to make it? Is somebody holding a gun? Is this you telling us that somebody's holding a gun to your head and being like, make this soup, bitch? I think the person that problem isn't there anymore, but I'm not really entirely sure. I mean, that is also fair. I think a lot of the Blizzard people, as a comparison, a lot of people have said that they will likely go back to Blizzard games once Bobby Kotick is out. And actually, I think I read somewhere today that the Microsoft purchase of Blizzard is going through now. So Bobby Kotick has said they will leave Blizzard once the purchase goes through, or something like that. So it is good news. I'm guessing I'm going down here, and me going over there was a complete waste of time, so that's always fun. How are we doing for time? We've been going 2 hours, and probably I'll see how I feel after another hour. Today is going to be a little bit. Usually I'm scheduled to stream because it's been my birthday, and because I'm streaming at all sorts of weird times, but I'm trying to go live a lot. Today we're probably not going to stream till late. We're probably going to go and cook some dinner and hang out with a friend, and I might cancel my stream for tomorrow. Because it's my first night back in the night before my first day back in the office, and I might just take the day to chill. But it is absolutely nothing personal, and it is. I'm glad that we got to play some Elden. Would like to go on the record again and say thank you for the crazy amount of support that I've had this week. I think it has been my best birthday in a long time. Dolly's great. Everybody, DollyWhiskers is great, and the fact that she ordered that Kudo board, or figured out that Kudo board for everybody to sign. As silly as it sounds, it's been brilliant. How do I get to you? How do I get to you? Just literally up this wall, maybe? I summoned my horse? No. Oh! Spider Mage, Spider Mage. No. Yeah, it's been a brilliant week. I will post somewhere if I cancel tomorrow. It is a potential. It was something I was thinking about today. Because if I stream tomorrow, I'll be up late, and then I've got to go to work for the first time in a week on Monday, and I'll be super tired and cranky. And a cranky chicken. Nobody likes a cranky chicken. I might have to look up. I might have to look up the situation with Phasmo though. If that guy has left Phasmo, maybe it is time to return to Phasmo. I don't know. No. Nice try. No, that's bad. That's bad. I see your message in Discord, Oz. I will look at it after the stream. Do you remember, and if you are still in chat, obviously, do you remember what base level? I think you lost a bit of health there. I mean, I did a die. That man throws fire. That's just rude, right? That was much less than a desired outcome. So I like to think of it as suboptimal. Suboptimal is a good way to look at it, I think. So we're going to go... Also, all of those snails are going to be... Yeah, they're all there again. Ugh. Insects. Oz, do you remember what... so I picked an astrologer as my base level character. Do you remember what character you picked? I don't think there's a way to get over there somehow. Like, I feel... Yeah, that's not... I think I was astrologer as well, yeah. That's your, you know, that's the, if you're playing a mage, that's the good one. You can be a slightly different mage if you pick the prisoner, which is the one that looks like they're in a bondage mask. Which, now that I say that out loud, sounds really strange if you've never seen it. What we're not going to do is get poisoned. What we're not going to do while we're in this freaking green water is commando roll. Just armor insert, bondage mask, yeah. I feel like, I don't have access to it. I would show you if I could. Look up the prisoner, go on Google and search the prisoner subclass in this game that I'm currently playing. Elden Ring, thank you. I know what game I'm playing. You don't know me. 45k? How long have I been sat on 45k's worth of points? What did I kill that gave me 45k? I feel suddenly extremely conscious that I am sat on 45k's worth of points at the moment, and I've not spent them on a level. If I die now, somebody is off my Christmas list. Boat guy, yes, boat guy. I thought. I thought we spent it after the boat guy, but maybe we didn't. And we've killed a lot of them. Oh, look at them. Aren't they just... Oh, isn't that just a face a mother could love? Look, everybody. Penis lizards. If you ever see a penis lizard, throw rocks at them. Oh, God. They move quick. No, that's death. That is literally the status effect that is death. We do not want to get hit by that, even a little bit. Yes, I hate them since yes, I hate them since Dark Souls 1. Yeah, if I get hit by that, I am not in a good way. Come on, get up here. They suck. Which is ironic, a statement for a penis lizard. LOL. I don't know where some of the jokes from this stream are coming from today. We have been, the Geiger counter of lewdness has been like, ooh, Why am I down here? I think I'm only down here to fight those guys and get a few items. I'm doing this entirely optionally. Oh, shit. No. And I rolled. What I don't want to do in a poison lake. Wizard!
Mr. _ Wizard
Why am I
gifted
rolling?
a tier 1 sub to the _ lies 26.
I'm now poisoned. Wizard with the gifted sub. Thank you, Wizard. I've shouted you out twice now, so I'm not going to shout you out again. I feel like I might be banging my head again. No, I'm going to do it. Fucking doing it. Oh my god, Wizard. Wizard is also a fellow streamer, and we're going to shout them out for like a third time. We're breaking all records. Mr. Wizard. Top of the morning to Top of the morning to you, he says, at 6:30 in the evening. Wizard is epic. Wizard is a pretty cool dude. Wizard has a wizard hat. What else do I know about Wizard? Wizard likes to drive all-terrain vehicles. Wizard is, I'm pretty sure, in charge of the Illuminati. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Not allowed to talk. Not allowed to talk about that though. I'm in the death cloud. I'm in the death cloud. Yeah, you're not allowed to. I probably wouldn't spread the Illuminati thing around too much. Wizard gets very, what's the word? Stabby when I share that secret. And look for a bit. That's ominous. Wizard, that is not the thing to say when I insinuate that you're in charge of the Illuminati. If I get smoked in the next couple of days, I'm just going to go on record. Death clouds make me anxious. Yeah. If I get smoked in the next couple of days, I'm not pointing fingers. Are bow ties no longer cool? I'm pretty sure bow ties are cool. Are they not appearing on the list? Have I accidentally deleted bow? No, bow ties are still on the list. Did I miss? Did you redeem that? Oh, I'm sorry. I did totally miss that. I got caught up with the sub. Bow ties are cool. We're going to go with a stunning green. They're potentially not that green. That green is probably better. I need a green to match that hat. Yeah. Pull me out on my bullshit, guys. Because if I miss a redeem, I am really just stood here with 45k in my inventory, dying to poison. If I die, wizard sus. Yeah, basically, in summary, if I die. Spin the hat wheel. He said he was lurking, everybody, and he's here spinning the hat wheel. It's time to spin that wheel. Wizard making himself more sus by the second. Juji! And if only Juji were here. Juji loves it when his hat's on. There we go. I might, however, take this opportunity to change the hat from green to black. Yeah, black. No, you know what's better than black with that? It's red. Look at it. It's like a very dapper cowman. Like, actually, Juji Cow. They are a very dapper cowman. We're going over here. We're doing that. And then we do. Moo. I mean, I thought that was Juji turning up then, but it's Leek instead. Hey Leek, do you remember that time I called you the soup of people? That was a good time, right? Hydrate TLB. Oh my god, TLB's here, everybody. TLB, we've roused TLB. TLB, I've been live for 2.5 hours and I've only been hydrated like 90 times because everybody realized that you were absent and have been taking up the hydration job in your stead. TLB, self-appointed hydration king of Twitch. Rumor has it TLB is subbed to 900 separate Twitch channels, if only to get buffs for their channel point redeems, so they can keep them hydrated. TLB is making the world better, one hydration command at a time. I went back to that save point and I didn't spend the runes. I teleported back to a save point to spend the runes for exactly that reason and didn't spend them. And I'm now back at exactly the same point that I was when I last teleported. I don't have an alarm clock right now, so I slept. That wasn't a complaint, TLB. You need sleep. Sleep is important. Fuck. Okay. I feel like I didn't get through the conversation why having 45k on me at the time would be bad, but here we are. Attack Chimken. It's that time. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going nuclear on this situation. Because I get to do this. Did anybody hear that? You're not a dragon, you're not fireproof on the outside. I mean, I feel like this really poorly made Bidoof t-shirt would probably not be that fireproof. I'm going to put it out there and say, cheaply made t-shirt. Probably not that fireproof. TC, is that your first time seeing the nuclear bomb? Is the game's vibe always so dreadful and depressing? Haven't seen much of it. Yes, yes it is. Time Lord. I mean, there are some nice bits. We're currently in a poison swamp. It's going to be it's going to be a bit of a dirge, but there are some nice bits. But there is a difficulty curve when it comes to Elden Ring and other FromSoftware games that are just easy. If you go to the little button down below your chat that says channel point redeems and you hit attack Chimken, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 separate attack Chimken animations, some of which you might never have seen before. Can we get an attack Chimken in chat? Yes, unless you are in the main screen. Unless you're in the main screen or a last spot where the music is echoed. It's on cooldown. Is it on cooldown? I didn't realize there was a cooldown. We'll do another freebie. So for TC, we're also going to have this one. I just hit it twice. I hope that's not a problem. Am I now forever on fire? I feel like I might now be forever on fire. I feel like hitting the button twice has fucked something. This is a really inappropriate time for that to happen. I think I might have broken the animation, everybody, because I hit the button twice by accident. This is now not... I mean, I am in hot water. Oh, that's a slug! Slow cooking Chimken. This guy really... I'm too busy trying not to die. There we go. Okay, and I'm poisoned. Of course I am. I now have 53,000. Is there a grace over here? Can I see a grace anywhere? No. If I forget to spend runes, I won't. I need to make myself not be in a soup right now. Well, I just hit the button again. What can go wrong? Cooking? Are we working this time? Oh, it's working, everybody! Hey! It did the thing. I am soup. Or, you know, some other egg-based food. Okay, we're just going to TP because we're just running through this section over and over again, it seems. I'm assuming there's a boss at the end of this castle, but Jeebus. Okay, I now need to press that to make sure it's not 100% broken. So here's the egg one again. Okay, that is 100% working. We are now double cooked. Has anybody ever had a double cooked French fry? Or a triple cooked French fry? I am a double cooked chicken. I am dry and humorless. I thought of a really terrible pun then. Do you want to hear the terrible pun? I am a double cooked... I am a double cooked chicken. I am dry and humorless. And if I was a cloud, I would be wet and cumulus. Oh. Was that good? I don't think that was good. In fact, I might just turn off the stream now and go to bed without any dinner. The humor is dry and tasteless now. Well, Cozy Beans, you've just missed. Cozy Beans, you might have just joined the channel. There is some bad comedy happening right now, Cozy Beans. We're keeping it light because we're currently in a poison swamp killing zombies. So we're keeping it light. Cozy Beans, do you have a joke? Like, have you got a joke that you could tell me right now in chat? Anybody. In fact, I open the floor to everyone. Do you have a joke right now that you could tell me to lift my spirits in this nice baby vomit green swamp? I have a joke. Hot dog poisoning, swing away. Do it. I dare you. Why did the chicken cross the road? I mean, I feel like I asked for this, but okay. Why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? Wow. Hot dog poisoning. Have you ever considered comedy as a career? Like, I feel like you have the comedy chops to make it big. I have no jokes, LMAO. I'm autistic, don't understand puns. Is that a is that a thing? I am learning a new thing, Cozy Beans. I did not know that an inability to understand jokes like that. Just going to blast 80 songs in the warehouse, be back later. Leak on Flake, I'll see you soon. I mean, it's a thing. Haha, some do, some don't. I mean, fair enough. I didn't know that. Cozy Beans, you're teaching me a new thing. And as a person, we've been talking about neurodivergency. Yeah, autistic people see everything black and white. We've been talking about neurodivergencies today, and I'm currently going through or seeking an adult autism diagnosis, which is super exciting. I did not know the pun thing. I get the seeing in black and white because I'm definitely there for that. The black and white thing is a mood. I'll tell you what, I'll raise you. Let me just kill this zombie. I need to go over there and kill that guy again because there was a whole section of that wall I didn't look at. Black and white happens when you feel like you're in a noir. That was a joke as well, everybody. TC. Bravo. Yeah, exactly. Hot dog poisoning, or if they meant something sarcastic. Okay. What's happening? I'm getting attacked by a snail. Nice. DLB with the hydrate. DLB is now going to overhydrate me again. Yeah, I did not know. Oh my god, what is he doing? He's just opening his chest. That's pleasant. Oh god, they're everywhere. And I'm poisoned again. I am really beginning to get infuriated by this castle because I have no freaking poison cures. Time to get moist. Why is it time to get moist? I missed what? Let's go up here. Let's hope that there is a grace up here that I just haven't seen. Poison areas sure are fun. They are. Maybe there's a grace up here that I've just completely missed and never heard about. Oh, there's just zombies in the walls. Come on, roll, roll. Fun for the whole family. It'd be really cool if there was like this thing popping out for a ciggy quick. It's chucking it down. Visit your local blight town today. Support local businesses. You see, there are a lot of... I get that reference. I'm not sure if anybody else in chat will. Have we gained any Dark Souls players since I've started playing Elden Ring today? Like, have we found any additional from software lovers? Look, need to go work on the car and not put off that for another weekend. I appreciate the lurks, everybody. Thank you very much for the continued support. I would really not like to die to poison, though. How have I not? I've got a cure for literally everything else in the planet. Why have I not found lurking playing The Sims? Thank you, Cozy. How have I somehow not found cure for poison? And what happens if I go over this way and discover that there's something absolutely amazing in that corner of that castle that I've not looked at? Like, there's a whole fire over there. Oh, I'm gonna have to go, aren't I? Oh. Down we go. No. Why do these guys suck so hard? And I'm dead. Why do I suck so hard? One day we'll get to the end of this section. I'm assuming there's a boss at the end of here. Like, there has to be at this point. Whoa, that's some Resident Evil death. Getting my throat ripped out by a zombie. Most definitely. Come on, we're on our way. I see my points. We're going to go up that building. We're not going to die. Play some of the best Elden Ring you've ever seen. Not going to trigger these slugs. I'm not going to get poison either. I'm just going to do it, everybody. We're doing it. I've triggered another spellcaster over here. That's fun. Yeah, you get in that poison. Now I'm pulling slugs that I didn't have to because I'm mistargeting. I think we finally hit my limit. Imagine if I played this game for 40 hours and on stream and this frickin' poison castle was the thing that beat me. And I'm poisoned again because I'm a frickin'... I have to get to the end of this wall now. Even if I have to spam health to get there, I need to get to the end of this wall. Accidentally alerted and slut. I'm trying to think of a really good Shrek impression I could do. Get out of my swamp! And then there's that guy that's just vomiting stuff all over me. Oh, you mother frickin'! And I'm poisoned. Drink that. Oh, that was... What are you... I can't do a Scottish accent, TC. I mean, it would be brilliant if I could right now. Just die. It'd be really polite if you could. Thank you. Oh my giddy aunt. I literally... We've run up against other sections that have just been like I've had to walk away and then come back to it later. I mean, what would be really good is some way of curing poison right now, but I don't have one, so we can't have one. All I want to know is what's up here. It looks really interesting. Like, it looks really super cool. Nice try! No, no, nice. Ooh. The frickin'... And the cat just came in the room and opened the door. The emoters that lock on, worst enemy. The emoters a message from Mika. Bye, Mika. On. Are you coming up? The cat's on the floor with his lip like this, looking at me, staring. What are you doing? Here he comes. Let me just check that there's nothing here. Look, everybody, free cat content. The ginger boy, after all. Here to support me through this really irritating poison section. Look, he's looking at you. Up here. Look. Look directly at the camera for everybody. Look at him. He's got such a large neck. Ooh, cats are brilliant, everybody. Cats, always and everything to me. Where are you going? Can't come on my lap right now. I'm streaming. I'm entertaining people on the internet. I'm performing my craft. I feel really guilty. You can't come on my lap. I can't stream with this cat on my lap. Yes, you're very lovely. You need to clean yourself because there is literally ginger fur floating in the air. That's brilliant. You're absolutely awesome. I'm going to pick you up and I'm going to put you in your thing. Because he'll either go to sleep there. Look at him. He's just peeking now. Brilliant. He is brilliant. Can we all get... Mine won't sit on my lap, but she will sit on the armrest of my chair. Can we all just send like a message in chat telling George how brilliant he is? I think he knows. You don't have to do that. I think he knows. If he stays there, I will report back on the state of George in a little bit. He sat down. If there's nothing up here, I'm going to do a little cry. George, you are a god. All hail George. Don't tell him he's a god. That might be a bit too far. You know what's really irritating about that death, considering you're just watching me repeat the same bit over and over again? I saw something on the right-hand side. There is something up there. We're just having a good time. We're vibing. We're vibing with the green swamp. Maybe these are my people now. They just never want me to leave. Yeah, they probably never want me to leave. We also are at 145. I joked at the beginning of this if we could hit 200. If I keep going like this for much longer, we could probably hit 200 tonight, but I am going to finish early. Because I'm hungry. I don't know about anybody else. What are your... Has anybody got any interesting dinner plans that they want to wow me with? I mean, I'm not saying you have to involve me, but it would be nice if one of you took me to dinner. He is still in his box, everybody. You're my friend now. We're going to have tacos later. Air and water is pretty cool. Wait. My Mediterranean stew with cheesy mash. If you can make that. So my colleague doesn't know who the Clash are. I know who they are. I couldn't tell you a single song from them. Not my type of music, I'm afraid. Don't really plan anything particularly interesting as it's just me. I mean, that would be like you're missing a chance there, Makeshift. You need to like steak every single day. Love a good steak. Do not freaking kill me right now. Thank you. And the snail's coming after me. Slug, snail, puppy dog tail, you know. Somehow I have not got poisoned this entire time, and I realise I've just jinxed the ever-living shit out of me by saying that. You at least know who they are. That's good enough for me. Good. I find my taste in music remains contemporary. I struggle with... listening to stuff from a certain era because of the recording quality. Because you haven't eaten any hot dogs yet. Oh my god, he jumped down and has now done a complete loop and is now 100% back on my deck. He just wants to be near you guys. What are you doing? Are you gonna get on my lap? Are you gonna stay there if you get on my lap? Come on. I don't think it's gonna happen. You gonna stay? Are you gonna get on my lap? No, you're just gonna lick me. Okay. Hang on. I apparently really need to get groomed right now. George, you're lovely, but I'm gonna ask you to get down from my desk. I think you are drunk. You're drunk with power. Get down. All the way down. Get down. Down. Go. I feel so guilty doing that. He's off though. He's fine. If he was getting vindictive, he'd sit there staring at me after I turned to get down off my desk. He just likes to come in every once in a while, get a good fuss in, and then leave. He has no interest in who's given him the fuss in. It's probably also because Dolly's fast asleep. I knew that was there, and I completely forgot about it. He didn't kill me, though, which is a positive. Hot dog poisoning with the hydrate sealing TLB's fire. We've got a hydrate off. My only concern with hot dog poisoning doing it is that every time I think of hot dog water when you tell me to hydrate, hot dog poisoning. I mean, the connection is obviously very clear. But I think of hot dog water, and that's not the nicest thing to think about. Yeah, TLB, you've got a rival. A hydration rival. We thought you were getting too big for your boots, TLB, so we've gone out and hired a professional. That's fair. My main type of music is EDM, drum and bass, dubstep, psytrance, stuff like that. But I also have a love for songs from the 70s and 80s. I will say my music tastes are varied. Like, my Spotify playlist is a clusterfuck because it's all sorts of different genres. I couldn't tell you, like, I was into a particular thing because it tends to be... If a song hooks me in some way, I fixate on it. And it gets on my playlist and all that sort of thing. Why I fixate on certain songs, I couldn't tell you. I think there's a mental component. I'm definitely that guy that could listen to one song like 100 times in a row before I got sick of it, and I probably wouldn't get sick of it. I see jukebox music taste. Yeah, definitely. I'm a professional tiny boy assassin. I use poison hot dogs planted in Disney World planet, but don't tell anyone. I mean, you just told everybody in the middle of a Twitch chat. I think everybody knows. I realize I'm about to get poisoned. Do not poison me. I mean, we did it this time without losing too much potion. Now it becomes a job of just not taking... That's up there. What the frick is over here? Oh, would you literally get... More reasons not to go to Disney. It'd be funny if it wasn't so decrepit. Though I have, and the cat's back. Go over here. You can hang out on my desk, but you can't be in the way. I love you. I love my cat, guys. More reasons to not go to Disney. Oh, now he gets on my lap. Now you get on my lap. Okay, are you going to sit? Are you going to sit, or are you just going to whip me with your tail? He's trying to sit down on me in the most awkward way you could possibly imagine. He was just full on body over the top of one of my arms just then. Are you going to sit now? No, you're just going to look up at me like butter wouldn't melt. Okay. Let's get out of the swamp for a little bit. I'm going to ask you, George, to get down. I love you so freaking much. Get down. All the way. Get down. All the way. Get down. George, get down. I love that cat so much, guys, but... And now he's looking back at me. He's doing the eyes. I'm sorry. I'm so... I will give him treats and love after we finish streaming. I promise. If anybody is out there going, why are you mistreating your cat like this? That cat is basically my child. He is spoiled. Puss in Boots moment. I mean, he is testing my last nerve. I think I've been in this castle for what feels like 2 hours now. I need to make some progress before I finish streaming today. I need to hit at least a boss I'll get stuck on. I cannot end on this constant loop of murdering zombies. I'm not going to go back and fight that giant thing in the swamp because I am, however, going to fall. I freaking... That's just flung the door open and left. What the hell is going on down there? Oh, that's the other end of that wall. Okay, I think we're going the proper direction. I'm not even going to give him a chance to get close to me. Has anybody here seen the Puss in Boots new film? Because I've heard very good things. We know a woman who's only got one arm. Do you think she would like that prosthesis? That's probably for the one-woman arm, the one-armed woman. If anything today, can I go give that to her before we move on? If anything today, she's here? Yeah. We're going to make somebody's day. If we have succeeded at anything, we have recovered a device for a one-armed lady. Not yet, but we'll see soon. Animation in it looks amazing. It does. There's a whole bit that I've seen a lot of that footage of one part of that film put to the Attack on Titan theme tune, and it looks like the Attack on Titan theme tune was made for it. Hello, miss. Would you like this arm that I found?
Now, I'm tracing the path Melania took. She's passed into the lands that lie beyond the Erd Tree.
Yes, she would.
Are you giving me this arm?
Yes, I would like...
Thank you. I am in your debt yet again.
Yes, you handed it to her. Oh, God.
If the arm serves well enough, it might be possible for me to wield a sword again. If the arms... It might be possible. Perhaps then I can aid you in battle.
I would love that. Please.
It might be... Perhaps then I can...
Be my busy mate and aid me in battle. Pretty much you were handy to her. Oh, my God. PC. I got told off for jokes like that earlier. Ad starting soon, everybody. Nothing exciting is going to happen in the next minute and a half unless I just chain die. Upping her arm up. That was good. I like that one. Lending a helping hand. All new meaning to the words fisting a woman. That one might have been a bit too far. I would like to apologize on behalf of me and my gender. That one probably was a little bit below the belt. Moving on. Not going to kill those guys over there. Did look... She did look like she needed a helping. Gosh darn it, you already made the jet. I mean... My comedy prowess knows no bounds. Let's be honest, guys. You don't come here for the production values. You come here for the channel engagement. The chat engagement. Who is the weird one? It's you. Haha. We're not going to go down there. We're going to try and make progress because this castle is kicking my ass. Based off the fact that we've been over there, and I guess we're going down here. I see trees of green. Man on a horse. I need to kill him. Of course. And I think to myself, I'm gonna kill that man on that horse. I'm in the swamp again. I didn't mean to. It's rather green, I imagine. Smells of a poo. And I'm getting poisoned by these men in the soup. There's a dude over here. There we go. Ziggy Z with the hydrate. Everybody's taking TLB's job. Ziggy, we've got competition for head hydrator for mine and Dolly's channel. Hot dog poisoning has entered the battle, and now you. Get out of the. Do not poison yourself. Let's just stand here for a couple of seconds and wait for that to go. I'm gonna go up here because I don't know where this goes. It looks familiar, and if I think I might have missed the entire entrance to this already. Let's stand there and go up. Just go up. Have I been up here, or is this just? Is this? I don't know. Does this look familiar to anybody? Oh, it's just the other end of that thing. I just do whenever I open the stream. I mean, it's appreciated. Yep. Spider Mage, does whatever a Spider Mage does. And he swim. How are you doing today, though, Ziggy? Are you feeling better? How is work going? What's happening? What's happening? Zombies! Get out of the soup. Get out of the poop. Go over here. Stand here. Oh no, they're approaching really slowly through a swamp. Oh no! Commence shelling. It's 100% rocking your shit, but payday in under a week. I mean, that's retail. Other than Leak, do we have any other retail workers in the chat right now? Ziggy has just started a retail job, and it is, as she says, rocking my shit, which I like. I like that as a thing. That as a string of words, I like. Up here? Anything under here? No. I've worked in retail before. What potentially looking at dropping a day while I get referred for this muscle condition stuff, so I'm just trying to power through it for now. I mean, that's fair. Ziggy, also, I will say you had fairly detailed spinal surgery not that long ago, so give yourself some credit. You're doing probably a lot better than I would in that situation, because I like to complain about how I feel at all times. Yeah, I'm trying to. And I think the job has been quite supportive of the fact that you have recently had spinal surgery, right? So, I do that in my head. I do that, but in my head. Swish, swish, swish. Probably going up there, looking at that, but I don't know what's over here. Get in the sea, those frickin' fast-moving fuckers. And he's got a horse friend. How is that fair? And he's coming. And we're leaving. And we're climbing up this ladder. There was a ladder there. I saw it. Thank you. Didn't just go into a little blind panic. We're going up here. I really want to get through this before I finish the stream. Grace! Oh! Okay, now we have time to mess with. I've been sat awkwardly and my ankle is absolutely killing me. Return. We're gonna kind of want to try and kill this guy, but I have not got high hopes. He despawned. Has he gone? No, I sat at the Grace. He must have despawned. Ankle posture check. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let me lock on. He's going to appear underneath me. I walked back into the poison. I was about to heal, but I stepped back into his poison cloud. Those are... I don't like the way, like, every single part of their body pivots. I'm not about that noise. I really want to try and kill it, though. Problem. Because I've already failed at one of these today, and I kind of need to make up for it. People will begin to question my Elden Ring chops if I can't kill one of these standard. It teleported behind me. One more hit and that thing is dead. Please, 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 please! Come on. Just keeps. No. Mother frickin' bastard. I didn't hit it the time before either, so 48. That wheel. I'll spin that wheel. Oh, wizard, I think. It's a wizard. Juji is gone. Wizard is top of the pops. I need something quick to hit it with. Those were working. Well, it didn't help that I ran out of magic. If I very badly drew a poop in paint, could I have a hat? I mean, if you asked Avi very nicely, I'm sure they would. But at the same time, if you did, you could have a hat, yeah. I could ask Abby. Maybe I'll send Abby a message after this saying... I know they're busy right now, so I haven't wanted to ask, but maybe they will do a poop. I want to see that wizard hat. With a bit of hat. What are you doing over there, you freak? Why can't I lock onto you? Just roll away. Just imagining all of these well-drawn hats, then a shitty pixel poop. Imagining. Oh, so you want a bad hat. You don't necessarily need a good hat. Can I bring myself to have a bad hat amongst my hat collection, though, is the question, Ziggy. Are you asking somebody with my sorts of would love a good hat? Tell you what, whilst we're live on it, I will send Abby a message and be like, hello, I am live right now. Hello, I am live right now. Which says, hi. They'd like to know if you'd make Ziggy be a... Ooh. Yes. No. Understand you're busy. And pay. Boom. There we go. There might be a poop hat in Ziggy's future. Just saying. Poop hats for days! Abby has been very busy looking after bats the last little while, so I've been, she's not been in chat and has limited contact. And don't ask me any more than the fact that she's been looking after bats. Yeah, she's working for some conservation type dealing with bats. Curious what mine would be. I mean, your hat was almost done, and I think Abby got busy with a load of stuff, so I'll have to... She did a whole stream about your hat, makeshift. Like, I'm not willfully ignoring the fact. I need to... I'll speak to her. She's been very kind and done a lot of them for free, so maybe it is time that I reach my hand into my pocket and actually pay. What is that noise? That's the noise happening. Dog. TLB finally getting in with the hydrate. Come on, TLB, you're slipping. TLB slipping, everybody. Can we all agree? Not that way. There's a glowing man over here. Hi, friend. Fight me. I mean, name the game and or place. I will fly there and rough you up big styly. I'll get Ziggy Z to body slam you. I had body slam. Ziggy, you need to body slam TLB for me. You'll come to Canada? Yeah. I'd honestly, all joking aside, as much as I don't actually want to fight TLB, I would love to go to Canada. Anybody else want to go to Canada? I've heard good things about Canada. Has anybody been to Canada? Can you confirm? Is Canada as good as they say? I don't know who. Them. You know, those guys. Why is this suddenly getting complicated? What's over here? Go find out what's in the ceiling. I've never been out of the US. Maybe it's time, makeshift. Let's all go to Canada. Yep. Leak is going to dress up as a Overwatch in Canada, right? Yes, it's nice. So nice here, and I have only ever been in BC. There is so much to see. Perfumist Cookbook. Does the Perfumist Cookbook teach me how to make poison shit? We're going over there. That drop feels like a trap. I don't think I can survive that. Maybe if I jump down there, but probably not. Oh, hum. I hear ominous walking happening. There's one of those knights. Okay. Down the hole we go. I made friends with him. Give him a hug. He is not dressed like somebody that wants to be friends. He is dressed like he wants to flay a baby. He's hucking shit at me. See? All I did was throw a rock at him, and he started hucking shit at me. Look at him. He is not dressed like somebody you want to be friends with. He's also starfishing like a boss right now. So we haven't had a... I'm going to say this out loud, guys. I'm going to say this out loud. We have not had a death in minutes. Hello, game. You're this is the point where you like spawn something that wrecks face. Yep, there he is. Man with very small rocket launcher. I'm only going as Junkrat, so can say one of his voice and get away with it. Should. Canada's fun though. Is your other half going? What are they going to dress up as? Hi. Would you like to be friends? I will give you a steak and maybe a pork pie. Oh no, 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 no! I tried to be friends. He would not. He wasn't up for it. If anybody ever calls me out for dog murder in this game, remember the moment that I offered that dog a pork pie and he wouldn't take it. I don't like the way that there's frickin'... And there's another one of those fuckers. Swim away! Just keep running. Just keep going. I need time to collect my thoughts. I have no health. Get over the bridge. This worked out for us well before. Okay, all I have to deal with is a frickin' dog. There's a dog in here, and I've got no health, and if it combos me, I'm dead. Hello? Oh, here it comes. Come on, you fucker. This thing. Thank you. Oh, this looks really horrific. Not gonna lie. I do not like the feng shui of this rock garden. Or is that a ladder over there that I can kick down and get back up here? It is! Okay. Okay, so where is that in comparison to the original Grace? Okay, as long as I get into the second segment, because those are the stairs there, as long as I can get through all of that shit at the beginning, and jump over the wall, I can... Oh, that guy's alive. didn't want that anyway. I kicked the ladder down. Progress. Shit. This castle, everybody. If you have been affected by the scenes that you have seen in this castle, there will be a phone number available for you to contact a hotline at the end of the stream. The hotline will not go anywhere but charge you $1 million a minute. Specifically dollars. Not your actual country's currency. Okay, you go over there and I'm going to sneak in behind you and not fight you at all. The dogs are going to stay over there because the dogs can suck a dick. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to flee. Just go. Go, 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 go. There we go. Canadian dollars or USD? It's a mystery. Oh, finally, we have a boss door, everybody. I'm going to probably make one attempt on this boss and then call it a night unless I finish it first time. And we know exactly where we are for when we come back next time. I'm absolutely starving. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm absolutely starving. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a prediction. Will I kill this boss first try? Last one of the day, people. I'm also going to throw in one of these. Because it's celebrating, because the slog of this castle is almost over. We got the 1.4K on the nose. Doesn't Australia also use? Yeah, Canadian dollars. Could be Canadian dollars. Could be a dollar number I made up. Who knows? It's a mystery. I've got to kill this boss and then we're going to be done. And then I'm going to go wake up Dolly from a nap because we went for a nap at like 4 o'clock and it's now 7:30. Never wake up an angry DollyWhiskers from a nap. I do this so her chat doesn't have to. What on earth is going to be in here, do we think? You can wake her up by saying I'm setting up that new shiny bot. Ooh, okay. I will do that for you, Ziggy. Couple of seconds left on predictions. Hehehe, that colleague is in so much trouble they still haven't turned up. Leak. This boss I am dedicating to Leek because Leek has been extremely generous with gifted subs. So if I achieve this Leek, you're brilliant. If I fail, you're still brilliant. This will be the final boss of the day. I probably won't repeat this after this first attempt. So if we win the first time, hooray. If not, we'll reset back to the thing and we'll continue from that point next time. Let's go. Let's do this thing. We got a dude. The freaking lightsaber. Well, that answers my question. We're in some sort of shrine. Okay. You got this. Immediately dead. Okay, that was a quick one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in and do at least one more run at this, but I'm reaching the end of my tether. Oi, I put 690 points on you. I mean, today has been a mishmash. Today has been me running into areas and dying repeatedly. Had you been here from the beginning, you would have known that. Just saying. I'm sorry for anybody that just lost points, and I'm thankful for anybody that just gained points. I'm thankful for everybody, in fact. We go in with Summon Doggo, and then we start fucking shit, and we do not get stuck behind that table. Freaking range on that is obscene. Dogs, do your business. Okay, we're getting better, and we broke his poise that time. I was just sort of stood there like a statue. Go. Did I press the first one? I can't remember. 51. Pretty sure I didn't press the death count. I was too busy reading chat. I was busy doing very important thingies. It's fine. Sleeping. One more try, guys, and then we're going to call it a wrap for the day. Kind of irritating that the dog broke the knight's poise. Oh, come on. The swing on that is ridiculous. And it gets me on the backswing. Okay, I'll take it back. One more try. I think the dogs are too many. I need a knight with a shield and potential defense. The throwing, that is just we did better with that. Okay, and then thing and that, and then this. Close enough. Go get him, Oleg. You can do it. Oleg is going down like a sack of hammers. Okay, I'm not in the mood. I'm not rage quitting. I did say you had a couple of extra goes. I am not in the right mindset to finish this. Is it last grace? I'm going to go get some dinner because it is reasonably late for not having any dinner or lunch. And we are going to restart our Elden Ring adventure potentially tomorrow. I might wake up in the morning and be like, I don't feel like streaming because I go back to work on Monday. So Elden Ring might continue Monday instead. I haven't decided. But, guys, I really want to thank everybody for coming up and showing up to this stream today. I went live at a really odd time for me on a Saturday. DollyWhiskers has cancelled her stream this evening. So what we're going to do is we're going to go off and we're going to have some private time. We're going to play some Divinity Original Sin with a friend. And then we're probably going to get an early night because since turning 35 on Tuesday, I'm feeling old. That's it. We all need early nights. And my ankle hurts because I've just been sat here. So what's that about? Good times. We need to do Leak 420.
Leak on you woo.
420 blazing it. I mean, yeah. What I'm going to say, we're going to end the stream in the usual fashion. What I'm going to say is sit back, relax, drop your shoulders and take a minute because this stream I don't know if you could tell, has been a bit of a slog, and I'm particularly thankful for you guys today. I'm glad that you exist, because I went live at a really weird time and people still showed up, and that always makes me feel kind of good. My heart goes like pitter-patter while I'm waiting for somebody to talk for the first time in chat. I'm glad that people turn up to my stuff. I'm forever thankful that people are willing to deal with my shit. 40 bits, here is the rest.
There is the rest, ripe to love.
I've managed 3.5 hours of a game, which I don't know if you can tell is intermittently difficult at some point. And so as I have hopefully projected to you guys today, I want you to stay strong. Saturday is almost over. For most people anyway, depending on where you live in the planet. Saturday is almost over. Sunday tomorrow, then back to work on Monday. For me, having had a week off, I'm just going to complain about it. Some people have worked this week. I don't know what that's like. I had the week off, and it has been absolutely amazing, and I'm forever thankful for the community and every bit of support that I've had this week. I want to say I'm proud of you, because somebody, like, you know, it's just a thing. It's weird for an old person on the internet to say it, maybe. But I am proud of you. Even we didn't do the thing at the beginning of the stream where I ask if you've been doing anything you want to talk about or anything you're particularly proud of. But still, existing. I'm proud of you for existing today. I'm also glad that we're just doubling up. Thank you for helping me. If I'm not live tomorrow, in case I don't go live this week, I've been doing. I didn't have a chance to plan a subathon for my birthday because I was ill the week previous. What I want to say is now, in case I'm not live tomorrow, I might be, who knows. What I want to say now is thank you very much for helping me do weird shit on the internet. That's the trick, because I say that all the time. But thank you. People are so generous in the community that we've put together. People are so nice. Literally, I hung out with 2 people, Jade, Melody CA, and Mr. Wizard this afternoon, and we just talked about adult shit, and it was actually really cool. I don't do that really with anybody. There, good feelings. Good feelings. And another thing that I would like to share, because this was a little piece of advice that I read on the internet, and actually I kind of like it. This was advice a parent gave to their child, saying the child wanted to quit playing piano, and the parent said, don't quit until tomorrow. So, if you have a thing in your life that you are thinking about quitting, say that to yourself in your head. Don't quit until tomorrow. And then the next day, say it again. And then again. And then eventually, maybe you won't be saying it at all. Either way, I'm going to do a raid. And we're going to pass you off to somebody who is live. Who is live right now? Oh gosh, a few people. We're going to pass you off to Diana Prince, who is playing Final Fantasy XIV. Everybody, please, if you are subscribed, go into their chat, drop a raid emote. They are very good people. I've been watching them play a lot of their Final Fantasy content, and just like show them some RightBigChimken community love. Where's the raid button? I've lost it. Come on. Very profesh. Lost the raid button. We're gonna raid. Where are you? There we go. There we go. Show them the love, everybody. Good night. Have a good time. I mean, it's not night time yet. It's 7:45, everybody. I'm going to be up for hours yet. Go set up your art tablet, because I want to see photos of your finished setup, TLB. Leak, I hope that the rest of your workday is good. That's it.